baby. Yeah, bringing you the worst music in America. You know it. Hit me on Twitter at Mike Sean Radio. Yeah. I done been to IHOP, I done been to Waffle House, I done been to Diners too. I done been to Mama's house, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. 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 It's 5 in the morning, still I'm storing cheese, making grits and eggs. She's making those grits. At 5 in the morning, we could only be about to eat 2 things. She's making those grits. Cholesterol is high, but them grits is on my mind. You cook them so good, I can't deny. A heart attack is worth the ride. You make me wanna be home all the time. You're cooking them grits with steak at night. Can't be cooked by no beginner. Grits make I winner. Them grits make me kiss high. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I gotta kiss high. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I done been to Cracker Barrel. I done been to Cozy Kitchen. I done been to Denny's too. Had some women try to feed me, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. 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 You better make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night. If you make the grits and make them right, I make you feel so good at night. Just make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my 6-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Every day. My son wears tight shirts. To the gym or wherever. Tight shirts. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael Sean and We the Worst Records, Pluto, Aristotle, and P. Skills have just destroyed or created another perfectly horrible song. Yeah.
La, 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 la. I don't know who's going to be on the show today, but I'm here. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The 22nd of December, and the countdown has begun. Yes, it has. We ain't knee deep. We are more than knee deep. We are in the midst of the holiday propaganda. The countdown has begun. This week, Christmas Eve is Wednesday. Christmas Day is Thursday. If you don't celebrate it, just Wednesday and Thursday to you. God bless. I wish I could join you. I wish I could join you. I wish it could just be a regular Wednesday or Thursday for me. But I do appreciate the fact that I'll have my family around and that I'm blessed enough to have my family and that my kids are healthy, my parents are healthy, and I have friends like you that I can take part in a show Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here, Dallas time, Texas time. I guess that's the mid something. That would be 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. And then the West Coast. Figure that shit out because I'm not doing all types of calculations in my brain because that's not my strong suit. That's not my strong suit. But let's get to these good mornings. Then I can I'll see. I don't know. Doc Smith doesn't normally come on. But well, that's what's been happening. Sometimes he pops on. Let's John. Good morning. You are present. Ashabu, what's going on there? Ashabu, yes. Good morning, blessings, beautiful people. Yes, and we got everybody on here. Miss Parker, what's going on, Miss Parker? Good morning. You saying good morning to everybody. LaShawn saying good morning to everybody. The community is woken up. I hope everybody's weekend was good. Craig just sent me the video, the exclusive that we're supposed to play, but he just sent it to me. Now, Craig, you know I have a hard time downloading and getting everything together when I got a few hours. So tomorrow, I promise I will have your song ready to go. So far from what I've seen, it looks dope. I guess that's an AI generated video. I don't know. I not that I'm taking anything away from it. Still dope. KT, what's going on? How are you, girl? Good morning. Hello, LaShawn saying what's up to everybody. Let me get Diana. What's up? Good morning, everyone. Are we doing a show Christmas Eve? I guess we are. We're definitely not doing a show Christmas Day. And then Friday we can do the show. We'll do the show Christmas Eve. Why not? We can have some festive, we can do a game. If I would have bought you something, this is what I would have got you. I just thought of that game. Let's do this game. If I would have got you something, here's something I would have got you. Like y'all think about this. There's a game we're going to play Christmas Eve. Christmas morning of Christmas Eve. If I would have got you something, this is I got to write this shit down. Oh, my brilliance. If I would have bought you something. If I would have gotten you something. Yeah, I'm old school. I write shit down. Something. This is what I would have got. Have gotten you. All right, hold on. Oh, God. That's going to be the game we play. So if we would, that's what we're going to do. You take as many people as you want, and you think about everything that you know about them, and you think of a gift that you would have gotten them. Jay Black is in the building. What up, Jay?
Yo.
Christmas Eve, I'm going to be, we're going to be on. I'm assuming you'll come on Christmas Eve because you ain't got to work Christmas. So Christmas Eve morning, I'm gonna come on because that's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's just a regular Wednesday. We ain't doing nothing. I got to go to work till 3:00. But if you want to play, we're going to play this game. It's called If I Would Have Gotten You Something, This Is What I Would Have Gotten You. Ooh. So everybody can play. It's something like Jay. If let's just say you said Jay
like
Black.
Cousin Ash, I could put a picture up of a man because she's single, like giving her like a dude. Like we can get.
You can do that. You can just
give somebody a man, a relationship.
Or if you would, this is hypothetical, you would have got her a man. Maybe you just would have got her a man, straight up. Maybe you just would have got her a man.
AI man. Yeah.
An AI man. Like if you know Jay Black, you would have said, I'd have got Jay Black an Eagles jersey.
Okay, you being serious. Okay.
No. You can be funny. You can be serious. You would have said, if you would have got Coco something, you would have got him a new white girl. Just something like that. It could be whatever you want it to be.
I get Asha a Bible. You should get a nice Bible.
Asha, the dopest, the most
maybe
stunning Bible.
Orange Man Bible. No, she won't want that one.
No, she won't want that. She won't.
I think he's selling Bibles. Ain't not. What up, Legs? What would you get, Legs?
But that's funny. A Trump Bible.
Okay.
A Trump Bible. What would I got, Legs? I would have got Legs, a book of things, what not to say to piss black people off. Well, Jay Black off. To piss Jay Black off. To piss.
That could be good.
Tamara said, great show on Netflix, 61st Street. You're like the 7th person who's told me that, so I'm gonna watch that. It was actually referred to me after I finished watching Sneaky Pete, but I watched Dave Chappelle this weekend. So one show at a time. I watched that last night.
Dave Chappelle's comedy show on Netflix showed me how Kevin Hart is not the same. Dave Chappelle's show was genius.
Well, he's different than everybody. You got to understand.
Genius.
I want to get.
Save it for later. But I just was like, damn, it just highlighted to me how much more I was like, oh, so what? Kevin Hart ain't the same. But you
can't compare Kevin Hart and Dave Chappelle. They two different dynamics. It's like comparing like Phife Dawg to Kendrick Lamar. They're two different types of artists. And rest in peace, Phife Dawg, because Phife Dawg is dope. Was dope, is dope. 2 seconds on screen and shots fired.
It's a funny game. I was like, oh, it's a funny game. Like, we had some fun.
This is the game on Wednesday morning. Legs, I'm just kidding. I should have said a book.
You can't joke with Legs. She's so sensitive.
Things not to say to piss Jay Black off. I said Jay Black. You just heard Black people. Black people was funny.
We're gonna get Legs a new hood. I didn't say that. Like, we didn't even go there. Like, what? Go ahead.
So, I would love a new Bible. Don't get me a stump anything. Okay, so okay, all right. So this is the game Wednesday, Christmas Eve morning. We're gonna play the game. If I would have gotten you something, this is what I would have gotten you. Nikki White Chocolate, I would have gotten you. I would have ended that drought.
No. Okay.
I would have ended her sex drought. I would have gotten you eggplant. We can think of a whole bunch of them. We think so. Just do your homework. Dr. Aaron Smith is in the damn building. Ain't that something? Dr. Aaron Smith.
You get Doc a new temple hat. You get him a fresh temple. I think he get it set up now. He'll let us know when it's good.
All right, so I got a lot to get to. Check for life. I got to get to that.
It's not turning.
I got to get to that. I got to get to
See, Legs want to fight. Legs, I'm trying to show.
I guess you don't upset easily. No, he does upset easily. We all upset easily up in this bitch. We all upset easily. Yeah, Jay just doesn't raise his voice, and he thinks that changes something. So, all right.
She mad at me. Look. She mad. Look. We put everything.
I just think you're puss. Oh wow. This is early. It was just a game. I'm thinking of a game, y'all.
I said I get a new KKK hood. She ain't like that.
Jeez Louise. I didn't even peep that he said that. I see why you mad. I didn't even peep why you said that.
A new hood. But actually, I didn't say what kind of hood. I just said KK just done. But I didn't say what kind of hood.
You can't turn it over, Doc. You can't turn it
over.
Let
me try one more time. Let me jump out one more time and see if I can turn it before I jump in.
But you sound good. There's some crispy audio.
She wanted to
Jay, I'm not the only one you piss off on here. No, he pisses off a lot of people.
I piss off Cousin Ash and she laugh and we still tight. That's my homie. What are you talking about?
You pissed off Tawana. Tawana was mad for real.
No.
Tawana Pisces. She like me. She was mad for real. So Tawana was like, what?
Tawana.
What can you say?
This nigga, he played too much.
Tawana text me after the show. Yo, get your man. I was like, he's kidding. What? He's a kidder.
No,
what
he's joking.
So,
all right, good.
You might have pissed KT off. I don't know.
No, I ain't never missed KT.
So how was your weekend? How was your weekend?
Weekend was good. The Eagles won the game, which is a dope thing. We clinched NFC East. The Cowboys are eliminated. The Chiefs are eliminated. So all my sports stuff, fantasy, 3 out of my 4. I'm in the championship final round. Lots of money on the table. Yeah, that was good. And I watched the Dave Chappelle. I really enjoyed that Dave Chappelle Netflix show, though. I really thought it was extremely well done. Like he's a dope comedian all around, storyteller. Like you're there. Like you're entertained. It's meaningful. He educating people in the process. I thought if you didn't watch the Dave Chappelle Netflix comedy special, you should. You really, 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 really should.
Y'all knocked the OJ over, and the breakfast just started. Yeah, we just started.
No, I ain't the
nobody
only
get
one.
out of their toast. Nobody took a
I
sip.
ain't the only one that you.
Nobody did. Legs don't go nowhere. Legs like I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's
Ain't
going on.
going. She said she ain't gonna do it.
That was Jay Black. That was Jay Black being mad. Money on the line.
Look, y'all let her. She
Like,
updated the picture, Mike. Look.
LaShawn trying to get something.
She
Like
said-
I see LaShawn trying to get something. You ain't playing LaShawn. I
She
see
said,
you
I'm
out
going
here.
into 2026 with a new boo thing. I'm
Yeah,
only
what?
gonna have one. No more little friends. She want to settle down.
I'm gonna make sure. Okay, LaShawn, I see your work. LaShawn, let's say her name right. LaShawn. I'm taking my plate in the living room. Yes, cousin ass, take your plate in the living room. It got ugly. Tawana, LOL, J Black, we good. I get disturbed with Mike too. Yeah, she does. We done got into it.
Mike piss a lot of people off all the time.
I just take a few days break from y'all, get some space, and then come back. Yeah, she touchy. She a Pisces. She touchy. Pisces are touchy.
I feel bad that she said when we first met, I ice grilled her. Like I feel bad about that. I feel bad because that
Ice grill Tawana. Why would you ice grill?
That's why I'm trying to. I don't remember that, but that's why I ain't going to discredit her memory. That's her story, and hey,
that's a lot of people's story. That's a lot of people's story.
No, a lot of people did not say when I first met them I was evil and mean.
That's a lot of people. No, that's a lot of people's story. That's a lot of people's story. That's a lot of people's story. I don't know if you noticed, Dave Chappelle. All right, let's fucking get into it before Doc gets in here. Dave Chappelle is gone. He's not a comedian. He just happens to be funny. Dave Chappelle is somewhere different now. Dave Chappelle is an orator. He's a speaker. And he tells you stories that he just happens to be blessed with the ability to bring you to a point where he'll say something so fucking funny that you forgot he just gave you a lecture for 8 minutes. Dave Chappelle is somewhere in a place. He's somewhere in such a place where Dave Chappelle fucked the joke up and he stopped. He was doing a joke and he did it out of order and he paused so that he would give the editors time to edit. And you know what he did? He didn't edit it. He kept it in.
Is when he started talking about Diddy, it then moved on and then came back to it.
Yes, and he came back to the Hollywood Bowl.
Yes. Okay, I picked up on that. But
he stopped. He stopped to give whoever's editing it time to edit so they could fix it. And he didn't fix it. And I loved it. I loved that he left it in. No pause. Yeah. I love the fact where he said, I'm going to give you 2 closings. For those who don't know, those are the closing bits. I'm going to do them both. Nobody's done that. Yeah. I'm going to give you, this is how comfortable in his skin he is. And then to show you that he's human, he asked the audience, are you bored? No comedian ever asks the audience that on a special.
You open yourself up. Yeah, and you open yourself up. Yeah. But he had him, when you got him captivated. When you're on stage killing it as a comedian, when you can hear a pin drop. You got him.
But he understands the social media game. And
she didn't see it yet.
Oh, don't tell us.
No, we ain't telling you jokes. We just saying.
No, I'm playing the clip, but this clip that you've seen on. I'm playing the clip. I'm playing the clip.
See now, she'll be pissed off at you, Mike. She said I ain't see it yet. Well, you had all weekend, Tawana.
And the Jack Johnson story, I knew the Jack Johnson. The CB story. We knew the CB story because we interviewed CB. So we were interviewing CB.
No, Dr. CB stole me money. I was telling Lady Q that story. I said, they gave me a bad check. I still ain't got over that, but I digress. But yes, we were very cool with Dr. CB. He was a regular guest, and I was the contact. I had my little side money, and he gave me a bad check. But hey, we move on. We move on. But yes, all that stuff he was talking about, I was like, yo, this is good. I didn't know the Man Act, where it came from. Like, I didn't know the Jack Johnson story. I knew about the Great White Hope. Like, he just broke so much down. He was educating while being entertaining, while being funny. I couldn't believe how well it was done.
And then he left something open at the end of the Jack Johnson story. He says Jack Johnson was a riddle because they was bad and good. Like, but the way he broke it down is just so. He's so. You got to understand something. Dave Chappelle is famous. He's a comedian. This man, this is what he does. He doesn't want to be a movie star. He's not. Think about it. The most popular comedian, the biggest comedian that we know of right now, isn't in a hit movie because this is all he does. This man will get on stage at comedy clubs and do 3 hours of material. He's somewhere different. Yeah. He's just somewhere in a dog. I watched. And I barely laughed because I was so in tune with this guy.
You
just
tell her
going
too much.
about,
She said she'll come back. She's gonna come back. You tell her too much.
We're not telling you. They're not telling you anything. Like, we're not even telling you the jokes or nothing. It's a lecture. It's a lecture.
You going to see clips?
Yeah, it's a lecture. You saw the one clip, and the closing clip was just, just an amazing. It was so simple, but it was just so. It was so simplistic, but it was just. This is how he ends. This is his second ending. This is the official ending, not the official, but the one he did last. This
Self that I need you to protect me from is co-option. My voice has become more powerful than I intended it to be, and I cannot let these niggas do me like Charlie Kirk, or even worse than that. What if these niggas trip me up somehow, co-opt me, and then make me say the things that they want me to say? Well, we can't have that. So, just in case, we need a code. It's gotta be something that I can say so that if I say it, you know that these niggas got me. And don't listen to nothing that I say after I say those words. But don't tell anybody what it is, but it's got to be something that, you know what I mean, that I would never say. Oh, I know what the code is. The code word is, I stand with Israel. Thank you very much, and good night. The fear that I...
Dog. And he just lets you know when you get in when you find your voice, when you're in tune with your voice and you're not going to compromise your voice, you turn into a different person in life, yo. When you find it and you like, this is me. I am secure in this aspect of my life. I'm right here. When he did the joke about being in Saudi and he said, I'm in the pocket. He said I was in the pocket. They was laughing so hard. He's in the pocket in his realm. Like, it's absolutely stunning when you watch somebody master something. And it just makes you, it doesn't make me want to get deeper with the content. It makes me want to get deeper in whatever subject I'm talking about. Go get it. I don't care. He did a whole joke about weed hoes and cocaine hoes.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter. Just go, but dig deep. Just don't do the surface. Just go all the way in. Bring all your personal, what you've experienced, and that's your unfair advantage. You did this. This was part of your life. So you get the inside. You got the first perspective to share with everybody. The dude is just, and I'm just sitting there going like, wow. And he's so human because I see, as being on stage for 20 years, I see the points when he says, I really got to get into this. I really got to get into it. There are times when there are jokes that you got to take your mental somewhere different. He says, all right, go with me because he's prepping no comedian says this is a long one. No pause.
Long one. Oh, yeah.
That's the human side. That's the human side of everybody being like, all right, I'm going in. I'm going to give you, here we go. And then it snaps into it. The switch snaps off and bam, he's in the zone. And I'm like, motherfucker. Like, I'm just amazed, like, of the whole aura that he has. And I can listen to him talk. I can just listen to him talk.
Yeah. He's naturally funny. He's naturally educated. He's outside of smoking all them goddamn cigarettes. I was like, damn, okay. But yeah, he was good. And how every story he somehow connected and still brought it back. Like he brought everything back to like, okay, every joke is connected. It's genius.
And the thing is, when people say, you know, Kevin Hart, and I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. Kevin Hart and Dave Chappelle are different.
No, that's special. Two different, night and day.
But you got to remember, Kevin Hart is doing 35 different jobs. Regardless, he's not where, in my opinion, he's not where Dave is at. Dave is doing one thing and has decided he's going to be the greatest ever at this shit. There's nothing else. You're not going to see me in commercials. You're not going to see me hosting the BET Awards. You're not going to see me opening a business selling liquor. You're not going to see me co-producing TV shows and on this, on that. You're going to see me do this. This is what I do. This is all I do, and this is what I do. And it just shows.
Lady Q was saying, well, the difference is that Kevin Hart is compromised now. So he has a lot more to lose. He can't be risque. He can't do what Dave Chappelle can do. Kevin Hart is different. Like you said, he got all them brands. He can't say nothing about transgenders or say fags and you know whatever, all that stuff that Dave says and get away with. Kevin can't do that.
You can. He can. But the empire is connected. And now I'm glad Jay Black has said that, because what have I been saying about people being compromised forever? I've been telling y'all, people, when the billions get involved and the corporations get involved, you have no choice but to be compromised. I've been compromised on things I haven't said on the radio and things that they said I couldn't say on the radio, and they were given the check. Dave is somewhere different. The brilliance of Dave is bringing back them trans and going back to the Saudi and explaining that and hitting and giving Bill Maher the lethal shots that he needed. And he could have gone further, and he could have gone further. And who knows? Maybe he did go further and it was lost in the editing. I wasn't there live.
And it's crazy that he dropped it. It wasn't announced, wasn't nothing. He just dropped the Netflix special on you. Boom. Was it promoted? I ain't hear nothing about it.
No, it's the Kendrick Lamar pop-up show. It's these artists who are artists. And when he does the Israel joke at the end, he's able in that joke. This is how simple the joke is. The joke is this: if they get me, I need a code word. That's the joke. Brilliant premise right there. That's funny. We need a code word. In the code word, in the joke, he gets to explain to you that my voice has become more powerful than I ever thought. I never thought my voice would be that powerful. He is giving you the pressure now of what comes out of his mouth is taken in a way that he never thought he'd be in this leadership role. This is all in the fucking joke. He's giving you a piece of him. There's pressure in this shit. And then the simple joke goes to, once again, he puts more pressure on himself when he ends it. I support Israel. He jumps back into the fire.
You're on the front lines.
That shit is the joke about buying up his town and them saying when white people buy up the town, they call it gentrification. They don't have a word for what I'm doing yet. This shit's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, too late.
Kevin's commercial, Dave is raw. You can put no pause.
You ain't gotta say pause. You're a girl, Ash. What are you doing?
Funny, I just said Dave does social commentary like Bill without knowing he spoke of Bill Maher. And Bill Maher's social commentary is compromised. Absolutely 100% compromised. But I said, wow, I gotta watch this again. I gotta watch.
That's what Lady Q said. It was so good. She wants to watch it. It was such a good special. I don't never like watching something twice. I need to sit down and watch that again. That's how entertaining. That's how good it was. It was it was amazing. I had to give Dave Chappelle credit. I said, I hope Mike watched this. I figured he wasn't going to make time to watch it yet until after.
I actually watched it last night. I actually had to, because I've been working all weekend, and I actually watched it last night. And I was just like, I've only seen 2 comedy specials in the last few years. I saw Keith Robinson's comedy special, which I thought was excellent. And I watched Dave Chappelle. I've watched all Dave Chappelle specials. And I just watch it because it inspires you to get more grounded in who you are. Not even involved. If it inspires you to get more involved, then you should. But to me, it just get more grounded in who you are. Get grounded. And your voice is your voice. Master it. Exercise it. Simple things like Ashabu. Ashabu is in the zone of who she is. Ashabu is exactly who she is no matter where she goes. Ashabu is going to talk to anybody exactly that. Ashabu is going to give people advice as she's talking to you if she's met you for 2 minutes. She is grounded in exactly who she is.
Yep,
nothing changes. She can watch this ratchet show that we do, and she can see all the messiness, and it changes her nothing. She stays grounded, and she is Ashabu in her views and opinions. She's right there, and a lot of y'all are. Dave Chappelle's not compromised versus Kevin Hart compromised.
Yeah, that's funny. Asha is the same. Yeah, she can watch this ratchet show and then still go be Asha the right. She's still trying to change it. Trying to change Mike, the heathen Mike. She's still trying to get you to yeah. That's funny.
And come out and we'll feel comfortable when we're out together and still feel exactly the same comfort that she feels when she's in the midst of her spot, when she's in church at her church doing her church things. And then she'll come out with us to the movies and be the same exact way because she is grounded. She has found the voice that she is. That's what I said. Just do it in simple terms. Just do you, but find out who the authentic you is. Don't try and change it because you're here. Don't try and change it because you're over there. Don't try and change it because these people have this opinion. Don't try and change it because these people are dressing like this or talking like this, or these people are financially have more money, and you're going to try and act that your conversation is built on that. That's what I got out of it. Brilliant. Facts, Mike. I am so great at being me. That's all you can be.
More than Jeanette.
That's all you can be. But it was definitely. It was dope. Doc's having problems, huh?
Yeah, he had problems at the crib. Now he's in the car. Just keep dropping. I don't know what's going on. I guess he's going to keep trying to pop.
All he did was he just didn't. He should have stayed in the crib. I guess he's trying to upgrade.
He's trying now. Yeah, he keep trying.
I need some Bailey's rum chata extra for my coffee. Anybody got some? I don't have any. I don't have any.
Doc, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Me? Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Oh, yeah. No, my bad. I definitely can hear you. I can hear you both loud and clear.
I'm glad Doc's on. You heard what we were talking about. I guess you heard. Well, you were too busy
clicking in and out.
I heard y'all talking about Dave Chappelle's free voice. I heard that part.
And okay, so when you get, are you going to upgrade? Is it open today?
Going to court.
Nigga stay in court. That nigga stay in court.
I got filed some motions. I got filed a complaint against the hearing officer. All that. Eventually, I want to get it vacated. That's the whole point. Because there's a big movement in Philadelphia of dads. The whole child support is fraud thing. Philadelphia is a real big hub for fighting against, the wrong stuff about child support. So one of the things I got to do is always file a motion. The goal is to get the order vacated, so it's done. So it's worth it.
Dad out here fighting to be in his kid's life, fighting on a good fight.
He filed motions. He said he was going to file motions. He said he wasn't going to play defense. He was going to play offense. So
I got a clip for what he just talked about.
So Doc, this weekend, Doc went to the Check for Life auditions that my daughter Autumn, my daughter Autumn was actually working at, taking the pictures and keeping everything in order. And my cousin Claude was one of the organizers. Jonesy was one of the panelists.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know how I wound up arranging all this. This is fucking crazy.
You put everything together, and you didn't even show up.
And I didn't even show up because I had to do overnights and deal with these assholes. Most of them were great. Most of the people were friendly. I had an attitude, so I apologize. I did, because some of y'all are out of control. So Doc, let me do this Check for Life. How was the Check for Life auditions?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I auditioned for a living.
How was it? How was it?
It went well for me. No, I mean, yeah, my audition was great. I didn't see nobody else's audition, but I know
you didn't see anybody else's. We can just go by your first.
So you just walk in the room and they ask you questions, and they want you to read.
And plus, before I was auditioning, think about this. Remember when Making the Band was happening, when Jay Black made the alley-oop call to E. Ness and all that and changed his life? I was there for all those auditions. So I got to study the game from a bird's eye view before I even ever jumped in. So before I was even ever auditioning for the last 25 years, I was watching other people audition back in 2020 and 2019 and 1919. So yeah, I got this. I did great.
But
Everything
even
went
bigger
well.
than that, you got to talk to the guy who does the auditions for an hour on the show.
That part too. You
Yeah,
always want to
that's a big part. That's a big part.
every advantage. Every advantage.
You need to take it. Andy know Jonesy. Jonesy know him. She's on yeah.
So if you get it,
No,
you're welcome.
Jonesy already left. Jonesy was doing the first part, the first group. Like people got there first. They got to see the full panel. Jonesy and everybody were there for them. But for my audition, by the time I got to audition, it was like past 12 o'clock, damn near lunchtime. So it was only just a couple people, a couple of the judges, there left. Terrence and one other sister was there.
So did he crack? He didn't crack a joke, did he, or did he get straight to it? Because that was after lunch. Did he crack a joke? Did he?
Oh no, it was all about me. I cracked a couple of jokes though. Yeah, I did gave some dad jokes, and I was rapping and joking and everything. Yeah.
Showing all the personality. That's what you got to do with audition.
I woke up at 4 in the morning. I woke up 4 in the morning to go from Philly to New York to get a parking space by 57th and 7th Avenue, which I knew would be difficult in Manhattan. So I already had this whole thing where I'm, crack of dawn, driving down the turnpike. Then I get there about 8 something. I walk in about 8:15. I think they started at 8. I woke up about 8:15. I auditioned at about 1:30.
Wow, 5 hours or so.
So you can imagine, I'm about to make this 2 minutes good.
Right.
By the time we're damn near 10 hours later. I've been waiting for this moment just today alone for 10 hours.
Yeah,
y'all about to get this whole show. Y'all about to get this rap, this monologue, these jokes, my history, beat Shazam. You're getting all of it in less than 2 minutes. You're getting it. So I was hype on fire. And I'm sure that after 4 hours auditioning, I brought him a nice boost of energy. Yeah, they started at 8, and I was there at 1 in front of them.
Saving the best for last.
That's dope, Mary.
Well, no, other people after lunch, but yeah, they didn't do that.
No, I'm saying as far as your energy, I'm sure some people was there trying to be too cool. You like, no, I'm here. Good morning, Trendsetter. You there like, I'm here to perform. I'm here to show you what I can bring, what I can add to value to the show. Why I need to be here. I want to check for life. And
was it a big turnout? Was it a big turnout out there?
Well, by the time I left, I think I might have seen. He said something about 50 people at the other city. I think we were at least at that. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like crazier than the other ones, but he said somewhere between 40 and 60 people, I thought. So I think we were right there, But one thing people don't know, I don't know. I think I might have said this one time on our show, but my mom was on a $25,000 pyramid, Dick Clark, back in the day.
I used to love that show.
And she won some money with the black dude from Barney Miller, the black dude that was on that show.
How they put it with the black dude? Was that on purpose? They put it with the black dude? Is that
no? Everybody was just with celebrities, and he was just one of the celebrities that was on there. But the thing about the celebrities, they don't really care about winning as much.
Right? Yeah.
So everybody's like, my mom would have did better, but the celebrities do just like having fun. But one thing she always remembered, even my dad said this, they want to see how you play the game. They don't really care about how good you play. They want to make sure you can fit an archetype to add to the show, what type of character you'd be on a show. And I knew that. So when I went on Beat Shazam, I knew that they wanted to enjoy watching you play. So I said, I'm going to get us on the show, and you're going to help us win the show, to my brother. Because if you come there like you're Rain Man and answering all the questions, first of all, they ain't trying to give all their money away. Second of all, it ain't no fun to watch no genius slaughter everybody. So you can't come with that attitude and be like, I know all the answers and I have all the answers. Nobody want to watch that.
Yeah, you got to have
They want to have fun.
I don't mean to call you Flavor Flav, but you got to have the personality.
No, definitely.
You got to have the
personality. Definitely, but they not only Flavor Flav, they honestly don't want you to win. They would rather keep their money. They'd rather have their ratings without giving away all the money.
With keeping it
so if you look like a pure Rain Man with it, they're going to be nervous and scared, and they're going to think that nobody's going to enjoy watching it. So I was that cover, like Flavor Flav was, perfect analogy for Chuck D. Chuck D without Flavor Flav was too hardcore, too in your face, shouting out Asada Shakur. Can't do that. Once he started doing the clock and yeah, boy, we were able, it was palatable. We were able to digest it, and it was a distraction from the true weight of the message that Chuck D was sending. So I was taking off my boot and dancing around just like Flavor Flav, while my brother was like, bow, 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 and yeah, we went home with the money. So I knew this time what they wanted. I knew what the producers wanted. They wanted to make sure they could sell their show. They wanted people to enjoy watching it and even enjoy hating on people. Because I remember Nene Leakes was on. People would always come to my job. I hate her, and they watch the show every week.
Well, so speaking of that, speaking of I hate. First of all, your episode of that show if they would have had more episodes of that, the show would still be on, because that was a classic. The interaction between you and your brother was a TV show inside a TV show. It was so, I'm sure the directors and then were like, God, we need more. We need more people like this. So that was
We
great.
actually auditioned for a pilot. They contacted us after that, and they wanted to do something with us. They just didn't end up doing it, but they actually did a whole suggestion for us to audition. They wanted to ask us questions to see what type of thing they can pitch to producers. So no, they followed it with us at least once to see what they could do with that.
But the last thing you said is about Nene Leakes. I hate Nene Leakes, but everybody watches the show. The person, one of the people who people hate in this country, and maybe the world, is maybe in the top 10 is Jake Paul. And Jake Paul fought Friday night. And when I tell you, they're geniuses. They're geniuses. And I am not a Jake Paul fan. I wanted Mike Tyson to beat Jake Paul. I still think he got paid not to, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not.
For those who don't know, Jake Paul's the one that beat up the old Mike Tyson some years ago.
And they did a dance, and it was despicable. And this fight was supposed to be Gervonta Davis, which was genius, because if Gervonta Davis and him had fought, it would have been more entertaining, because Gervonta Davis would have had to use his skill set to break down somebody who weighs that much more. For those who don't know, Gervonta Davis walks around at 140 pounds. Jake Paul, Tank. Gervonta Davis, Tank.
No, I'm just saying for people, yeah.
He walks around like probably 140, 147 pounds. Jake Paul's 217 pounds. He's been fighting big people. So he would have destroyed him, but he would have had to use his technique because he's a bigger dude. It's just science. He gets in the ring with Anthony Joshua because he has to, because they had to get somebody in the ring, because Netflix is like, this date is already set aside. Whatever fell apart with you and Tank, you got to bring somebody in. So he brings a former undisputed heavyweight champion, Anthony Joshua, whose last fight as a professional was 15 months ago. The man is like 6'5", probably 245, 250, and right now is still capable of knocking out heavyweights who are fighting. He's trying to get a fight with Tyson Fury. Let me just give Jake Paul this credit. Jake Paul did something that people in barbershops have said they would do for 30 years. He did something that Will Smith wrote a song about. I think I could beat Mike Tyson. People in the barbershop said, you give me $10 million, I'll let Mike Tyson beat my ass. You give me $10 million, I'll risk my life and get in the ring. Well, Jake Paul, say whatever you want about him, risked it all and got his jaw broken in 2 places.
Damn.
Yeah, I think they changed his name to Anthony Joshua.
Yes.
Joshua.
Broke his jaw in 2 places.
Broke his jaw in 2 places. And when I tell you, there was a body shot that he hit him with. The fight was very sloppy, because Jake Paul was fighting a professional, was falling all over the place. And I saw the body shots that were tapping him on his chest. And I said, oh my God, this guy is in serious trouble. I said, I'm thinking Anthony Joshua might just dance with him and let him run around. He let him run around for 4 or 5 rounds. And then the world caved in. I think this is, let me see which if this is the final knockout. Let me see if I got the right one here, y'all.
I broke Jake's jaw. And
his teeth look a bit removed as well.
Yeah, his teeth have come out of place. But credit to him, he done well. But I told him what was going to happen, but it just took 6 rounds to do that.
People will criticise you for going 6 rounds with Jake Paul. How do you feel about that?
I deserve it.
So they're trying to criticize him for making $90 million. That's right. Anthony Joshua made more money fighting Jake Paul than he's made fighting anybody for any championship.
But Jake Paul made
what's
a whole lot more.
I'm
right?
gonna see a time when I'm gonna take your soul,
and this is the actual punch.
Either gonna give up or you're gonna get knocked out.
I gotta take his soul. When you're fighting, you can just see a small glimmer of someone that's just about to start fading. Some people will give up, some people get knocked out.
Look at that look he gave him. Yeah, it's about to happen, homie. Oh, Lord.
Wiped out.
That look he gave him after he missed with the left hook is so ridiculous. He hit him, but hold on, I'm sorry. Let me just get to this look. I just want y'all to see this look. A little bit before the goodness gracious God, homie. What did you do? But 90, he missed. Now look at his look. He's like, it's coming. Ah, good. Dog. I can't stand the dude. I can't stand him at all. The person that I know, the persona that he shows out. But if you're willing to get your jaw broken 2 places, I gotta give you credit.
It's reported he got 120, and Anthony Joshua only got 60 million. But
well, they said with the pay-per-views,
only 60. I like that though. I like the way that said. I'm trying to get only 60. Yeah, only 60. Yeah, only 60.
Compared to Jake Paul.
Yeah, but Jake Paul deserves the 120. He's the draw.
He put it together too.
He put it together.
He put this thing together. Me, this who?
He deserved every bit of the 120. I seen that fight on Friday. He whipped Jake Paul's ass. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
And Shelly, Shelly single. She got Anthony Joshua. He's so fine.
Go ahead.
Shoot your shot, Shelly. Go ahead. Why not?
Shoot your shot. Go ahead, Shelly.
He got 60 million. He got fresh 60. Fresh 60 on top of what he got. Fresh 60.
Go get it.
She got big dash.
They gonna tax it though, right? They gonna tax it, so you get like what 32? What do you end up with 30?
Well, I don't know what they tax it in the UK. I don't know what their taxes is. I don't know
yeah, you're right. It might be different than us. He might keep a little more of his money.
And now Kane is suspended because he was knocked out. 60 days minimum, maybe more. No worry, it's gonna take that long for that jaw to heal. And now Kane, what does that mean?
It might have been a typo what he was trying to say.
He did not take the money like Tyson to lose. You ain't fucking up my record. Well, he can't because he's present day fighting. So I guess he was like, fuck that. There wasn't their angle that they showed. He looked so afraid. He didn't even put his hands up. He just waited to be put out of his misery, and he probably couldn't put his hands up. I don't know. JP got extra money to fix his jaw.
Fix his jaw. Yeah, he'll be all right. Yeah.
Jake is now suspended due to the knockout. Why would he be suspended due to the knockout?
I don't know.
He'll need that time. I don't know why he's
suspended from what? From fake fight?
It's alleged.
I don't know. I have no idea. But it goes back to the Nene leaks. It goes back to the Floyd Mayweather. If you create a persona in this country where people hate you, all they want to do is see you lose.
Yeah, like the MMA board, everybody hated.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
That's the only Florida boxing law. I don't get that he got knocked out. Why would boxing have a law that you can't get knocked out?
I don't know.
I'm confused.
We'll look into it, yeah.
But even the Mike Tyson fights, even when we thought Mike Tyson was gonna knock people out in 1 minute, we all watched the fights because just in case what? Just in case somebody did something. And it just happened to be in Tokyo, Japan when it happened.
James Buster Douglas.
It just happened to be in Tokyo, Japan. Not in Las Vegas where people would have been going crazy. It was in Tokyo, Japan. With a bunch of people who were just like, hey, he's not so well. I was gonna do I'm not gonna do that.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
That's why Jay-Z said he bet on a fight back in Reasonable Doubt. He said just in case Tyson have a major night off, that's clean money. Tax write-off. You ain't seen money in your life. But yeah, in case he loses, he could bet $1,000 and come up. Because I think the odds were like 100 to 1 a couple of times. That's worth going to the fight right there. If you bet 1,000 and you get 1 minute, but you had a chance to get 100 grand, I enjoyed myself. It's worth it.
K-Day, what's going on? So, and I hear people trying to, they're going at Jake Paul. And I get it. Y'all hate him so much. Like, I don't get emotional over stuff like that. The game is the game. And all the boxing fans who are like, yeah, he did it for boxing. The reason why, don't blame Jake Paul for making his money and making mockery out of boxing. Boxing made a mockery out of themselves. If y'all would have made the fights, y'all wouldn't have gave him the avenue to be able to do what he's doing. If y'all would have made the fights that should have happened, Jake Paul wouldn't have had the lane to do what he was doing. Terrence Crawford tried. He tried. He did it. He beat Canelo. He got his 60, 70 million, and he retired. But the rest of y'all who didn't want to fight each other, who sat on the sidelines, who wanted to be Floyd Mayweather and say, I want to be undefeated. Floyd Mayweather fought everybody before y'all knew about him. A lot of y'all people don't even know the gangsters that Floyd Mayweather had to fight before he turned into Money Mayweather. So give it up for him. The dude took it. If that's what you're gonna take, that's what you're gonna take. I don't like him. I'm not a supportive of him, but guess what I did? When I got home, I watched that damn Netflix.
Yeah. Netflix is up. You got Dave Chappelle, you got boxing.
Yeah.
Okay, Netflix.
I'm about to say they get their money's worth, because I'm sure we're not the only ones talking about both of them stories for a while. I'm sure they this is just what we paid for. This is why we dropped that bag on Dave, or we dropped that bag on Jake, because now every podcaster, every blog, every radio station this morning I got at least one or two Netflix stories. So they're getting their money's worth.
And it's coming off of Diddy. Keep that in mind too. They still.
Hey, pause. Coming off of Diddy. Whoa.
Diddy?
What are we doing here? Let
me tell you how Netflix coming off of Diddy. That's
the next documentary. That's the next documentary. What video is that? Oh, Lil Ron producing that one.
Lil
Ron producing that.
Coming off of Diddy. Ooh.
Let me tell you the evil empire that Netflix is. Let me tell you the evil empire. They got this huge series called Stranger Things. They got Diddy, which Diddy actually beat that out. Then they got Dave Chappelle. And they just paid Charlamagne $200 million for the Breakfast Club to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, so he re-signed the contract and everything? Like he renegotiated?
And allegedly the word is a $200 million deal with iHeart, I guess, and Netflix. With the, Charlamagne says he wants to be the BET of podcasting.
Go for it.
Wow. As he should. Yep. Wow. Yep. That's what you do.
And God bless him. And I'll just put this from a man who works a 9 to 5, from a man who tells jokes and does a show. Be very careful now. Be very careful now.
It's that moment. It's a Dave Chappelle 50 million moment.
Be very careful.
There's some stories gonna pop up about somebody that Charlamagne touched when he was 5 or something stupid. Yeah, those allegations all of a sudden start popping up. We gotta take him down now. He's doing too much.
Be very careful now, just on what Jay said, and be very careful that we don't see that you've been compromised.
Oh, you ain't gonna get compromised.
Because we're watching.
That much money.
And there goes Jay Black. That's his Achilles heel. Be very careful because everybody's watching now. The word is out, $200 million. You're him.
Well, he could prove it by putting Michael Shore on. Why you ain't never used that connect? We know Charlamagne for years. Like, I never thought about that. Like, why haven't we? I don't know.
Well, he got more opportunities coming now, so now be a good time to call him, because he probably gonna need some spots to fill. He need content. He got 200 million.
Like, I'm sitting there thinking, like, wait, y'all got a good rapport. He used to remember he popped in on your live one time, and like, it's always been love.
No, definitely. Like, I watched Charlamagne do Donkey of the Day in Philly one morning when I was walking in, because I came on after him, and he was doing a show in Philly. Once again, Urban Radio, which used to be Radio 1, did have Charlamagne, and they did fire him. That was a great move, y'all. That was a great move. Boy, y'all be on a cutting edge of what's about to pop. I saw him do Donkey of the Day. I heard the intro and I was like, what the fuck? And then I watched him sit in that chair and do it. I said, wow, that's some fire. I said, that could be something. But no, I never reached out. I saw him at a book signing before. I never reached out, never been in his circle. We'll see. Never know. But be very careful. Be very careful. This is one of them things. This is normally the spider web they get us in, and they cut us the check. That's all I'm saying. I wish him the best. Yeah. I wish him the best. But when you piss somebody off now,
I'm trying to get my spider web. I'm trying to get my spider web popping now. I'm trying to get in position to get my spider web. At this point, this is the thing too. When I was younger, I used to want to be alive a little bit more. The older I get, and I know everybody's gonna die, at this point, I'm like the Jay-Z line, I'll never enjoy my success, but my family will. If I can set my kids up and do something for my community at this point, compromise me, cut the checks, and let me die. Throw me in the box like everybody else. I know how it's going to end. I want that type of time at this point. They can go ahead and do it. If I go through the same steps in the next 3 years, trust me, I'll be completely happy. All the allegations that come out, the false accusations, whether they give me 30 years or I get a strange heart attack, as long as the checks is in line and my life insurance is good, at this point, if I make it to 53, trust and believe, I never thought at 20 I'd be alive at 25. I'm absolutely fine. Because I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. And I'm gonna be talking about Kamala Harris's, Chuck Taylor's, listening to Tupac. They'll cut me some big check. Then you're not gonna hear from me. Then they're gonna see me, I don't know, at the wall in Israel, whatever's going on where they about to take me out. Just know, I know I'm just getting my stuff right, and you already got the real me, just like Dave Chappelle said with the code word.
Yeah,
Give me my web.
I'm good on that. I don't need the web. I don't want the web. I don't want to be part of the web, and I don't want my family fighting that web for the rest of their lives when I'm gone. And I don't want them.
Well, I'm in a web now. I'm on my way to court, so I know there's other webs. There's a web of poverty. There's a web of child support. So I'm just picking my web. I'd rather my 60 million or 200 million web than the web I'm in now. I just want a different web, because if I was in my 200 million web, this wouldn't be no problem. I'd have my lawyer going to court. I have a whole dream team, and I have no issues, and I wouldn't be driving to court this morning. I'd be somewhere, in Bora Bora or Greece. So I gotta choose my webs wisely. And right now, the web I'm been in for the last 5 years, I'll choose almost anything over this web. Because they said the only thing worse is death. When your family's still alive, but you can't see them and be around them and help to raise them. Like, they're dead in a certain way, but they're not dead in real life, and I'm dead to them in a certain way. There's nothing worse than that. And when you go through that, you're like, you know what? I'm going to come out here and pop out. I'm going to get my web, get my money, get my kids straight, say what I want to say, and then snap back to who I really was and let them take me.
That's so true, Mike. Once they see you have an influence / ratings, that's when they jump in with the money, and now you become. It's the same old formula. And I wish him.
They said it with Kai Cenat.
I wish him the best. I'm just telling you, that web, I'm not jumping in. I don't want it.
But they, car
I don't want it. I don't want to be a part of it. And I can't say when it happens. I can't say I didn't know. You know yeah. what happens when the money is given.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
they saying that with Kai Cenat and all the streamers. They say all the streamers are bought. What?
Yeah, they're saying the streamers are bought. You got to look at what Diddy's family's going to. You got to look what Diddy's going through. You got to look at the constant, the hell that is your life living in the darkness. I'm good. Just for me. That shit is so scary and so dark that I don't know if I even know how scary and dark it really is. When I see all these $100 million and $200 million, and I see the balls rolling, and I see what's about to go down, and you go like, you got to spend your whole life protecting yourself. You got to spend your whole life covering up what they trying to expose. Nah.
Well, Dave Chappelle shows you that it could be one. Like, Dave Chappelle is Buster Douglas. Dave Chappelle is Roger Bannister with the mile. Dave Chappelle shows you this Wizard of Oz can be beaten. You can stay alive, stay rich, and keep your voice. It's a balancing act. Very few people could do it. Most people get destroyed.
Yeah, there you go.
But at this point in the game, I'm rolling the dice.
And you have to be willing to turn down the 60 million. And you got to be willing to say no to that. I know what compromise that comes with that. And listen, peace of mind. It may sound corny to everybody. The peace of mind that I'm building off this foundation right now is something I won't trade. I'll put that name tag on, and I'll try and build this show. Which this show I'm not going to try. We're going to build this show into something. Chances are I'm gonna cap out at $500,000 a year, and set up the life insurance or whatever. The demons that lurk out there, that you see people killing themselves that have everything, that you see the Rob Reiners of the world, son come home and kill both the parents, and there's something deeper in that situation, it scares the shit out of me. I'm not built.
Did Nicki Minaj scare you? Did you see her in the news?
And it is funny that you say the Nicki Minaj, because Nicki Minaj at this point is caught up in the darkness and in a place.
No price. That's right, KD. Good morning, Miss Hawkins. Good morning, Miss Karen Hawkins.
And Nicki Minaj is caught up in this right here.
The utmost respect and admiration for our president. He has, I don't know if he even knows this, but he's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys and to win and to do it with your head held high and your integrity intact.
Integrity, Donald Trump held head high. The bad guy beating the bad guys is one of the most bizarre statements, but she's caught. Whatever she's aiming for, she has sold everything to get. Whatever it is, if it's for a husband, if it's for her, whatever it is, she has sold the entire soul to the devil. She has given it all. And I feel bad for her because the darkness that she's a part of right now, and the fact that she is such a small pond in it, is I feel bad for her. Because later on in that speech, you could tell the pressure was on when she misspoke. She misspoke in that speech, that same speech, where I said, I'm going to let you, the white guy picked it up. I had another clip, but the white guy picked it up, and she ain't even play it off. She ain't even play off the misquote that she said while she was talking. She literally just let it go.
Said something and immediately thought, OMG, I should not have said that. Well, whatever you said in that situation was nowhere near as bad as what Nicki Minaj said to Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica, at TPUSA.
Dear young men, you have amazing role models like our handsome, dashing president. And you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when I say that,
watch the pause.
Trust me, there's nothing new under the sun that I...
She called the man the assassin.
Assassin! Oh, that was great.
She called the man the assassin.
J.D. Vance gang. Bang, bang, Vance gang.
Dog.
It's the shooter.
What the fuck? That's what everybody backstage said. And that's when this liar, Erica, tried to clean it up. And literally, let's just bring this all. And I want you to see her response, how Erica's caught off guard. But a true liar keeps their composure. You can never lose your composure when you are a high level liar. You have to have to go the way Dave Chappelle was in pocket on who he is. You have to stay in pocket. When you're lying, your composure has to be unshakable. So I'm just
like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when I say that,
he broke. She said, "What the fuck? He just broke."
Trust me, there's nothing new under the sun that I have not heard. So you're fine.
She's broken right here.
Yes, we did. I love you. I love you. You have to laugh about it, truly. I have been called every single thing, and you know what? God is so good, you let it roll right off your back. And this is what's so beautiful about this moment, because if the internet wants to clip it, who cares?
Oh, thank God she said that. Now I don't feel bad at all for clipping.
If the internet wants to
clip it.
Nikki couldn't even get herself together.
What the hell did I just say?
The assassin, J.D. Vance. He did it. He was on the roof. Allegedly. He was on the roof in Utah.
Them ass shots done warped her brain. It's sad. Is her life in danger?
But some people will still let her come back.
You're being threatened. What's going on? I asked Lady Q. I said, "What is she trying to get something for a husband? Trump can't take the child offender
Fuck
like
that.
her brother?
Fuck
Like
all that. She
is she
just let
working
the
for?
cat out the bag by mistake.
But he's the assassin. He's the one that's taking.
Assassin JD.
She couldn't even get herself together.
Nikki.
The assassin. JD, man. That's
The
crazy. Why'd she say that?
The people you're in bed with, you just piss them off.
Maga Minaj.
But she's still for the blacks, so they're gonna need her. She's the voice for that's gonna speak to the blacks.
I don't know,
The
y'all.
Barbs, not the blacks. The Barbs.
I don't know how. I don't know how much. I can see you not hearing from Nicki Minaj for a long time after that.
They're gonna sit her down for a minute.
They're
gonna go back to Amber Rose. Let's call Amber Rose back out. Let's call Amber.
Look, I don't know.
Yeah, you can't even sell out right.
You can't even sell out right.
You bumbled it.
Listen,
have you ever been in a position?
I just want to. Let's go back to this. I just want to.
J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when I say that,
No, bitch. No. We
and you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when I say that,
I messed up. You're supposed to just keep going.
Trust me, there's
No,
nothing new under the
that.
sun that I have not heard, so you're fine.
Hey, don't play with God, Nikki. Don't play with God.
Yeah,
That is hilarious.
Can't even sell out right. That's what he said. That's a doctor.
Dog, that's so weird. Someone got to get a race to cover that up. Billy J. Sometimes something will come out your mouth that you have no idea why it came out your mouth. I'm telling you, y'all better stop playing with God. Y'all better stop playing. You think you gonna just sit up there, man? Listen, you don't even know why you said it. She don't even know
you
why.
have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when I say that,
she don't know why she said that.
Where did that come from?
He covered her mouth.
Trust me, there's nothing new under the sun that I have not heard, so you're fine. Yes, we did.
She could have spun it, but yeah.
No, how you gonna spin that?
Spun it.
Flip
the ball.
You have to laugh about it, truly. I have been called every single thing. And
somebody said she glitched from the meds they gave her.
and you know what? God is so good. You let it roll right off your back. And this is what's so beautiful about this moment, because if the internet wants to clip it, who cares?
Oh, thank God she said that.
If the internet wants to clip, Erica already knew where this was going.
Yeah.
She already knew where this was going. She did just call him an amazing role model. She might be. No. You can't say the assassin.
Well, meaning like sharpshooter, like Robert Ory for basketball, like certain player, like he's the side person next to the president that he be making everything happen. So we looking like the assassin. Like she could try to flip it, you know what I mean? And that was but by her stopping.
No shot in the neck. I'm a terrorist snipe. The neck is a kill shot. Don't nobody want to be in that circle. They may sit her down and lay her down. Don't nobody want to be in that circle.
Nah, they ain't gonna do all
that.
Well, so some people do.
They're not gonna lay her down.
No, 50 Cent, Nicki Minaj, they about to be in the same circle, and it might be a 2026 for both of them. Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent. Get ready and clock that timestamp too, because I just saw that.
All it is a drug. What are you talking about? They're not going to lay her down. All it is she's one drug overdose away. That's it. What are you talking about?
I don't think she's effective enough. Yeah, I don't think Nicki Minaj is effective enough. I think this is desperation. So since she's already desperate, it's not worth it for her.
But what is
Now,
she
somebody
looking
like
to
50 Cent,
gain? She has to be trying to get something. Is what I keep feeling like. What
they said a possible pardon. They
for
said
her
her
brother?
husband has some difficulties.
I don't think
Her
the
brother and
pardon
her
can
husband
happen
both,
for the brother. He has to. I don't think you can go
with
back with
expungement and
sex.
all. No, you can pardon somebody. You can erase the
Whatever,
people's for conviction. You get a pardon.
But for a
whatever it
sex
is.
offender, I thought that was like locked in stone. You always got to report. You can't be around schools.
No, they just
Oh,
they
you're right.
pardon.
You're right. You're right. I don't know that lane. You're right. I don't know that lane. You're
I
right.
don't think you can
They
You
got
still might have to
somebody
register.
out of
You
jail.
still might have to
They
register.
just
I
got
don't know.
somebody out of jail for it. I
No.
gotta get the name.
But
They
you still
just
might have
got
to register.
somebody
I
out of
don't know.
jail for it. What?
I think you can get out of jail, but I
You still
don't
might have
think
to
you
register
can
sex offender.
erase. I don't think you can erase that as if it
Yeah,
didn't happen.
you're right. You might still have to
I
register.
don't think
The
You're
fact
right.
that you still think that there's something that they can't erase is amazing to me. I don't know what else has to happen before we stop saying they can't. I don't know what else has to happen before we stop saying they can't. But let me tell you, and I'm not wishing this upon her. When you were that desperate, where they knew how desperate you were, she said high level assassin. Erica Bird flipped it and twisted it so fast that made it sound like Vance had said something bad about Nikki. Diabolical liars.
She definitely made it about herself and invoked God within six seconds, which is scary. And especially when she says she didn't drink, and then they got pictures of her drinking. You know, she's on a reality show called Summer House. At the same time, she said she was dating JD Vance. She said she didn't date for 5 years, Erica Kirk said. And then they found 2 of her boyfriends, one of which is the guy now who's teaching classes and going around the country working for Turning Point, talking about lead like Charlie. So your ex was there, and now your ex is talking about your assassinated husband, talking about, yeah, we're going to lead like him. And you lying about the fact that y'all was ever together, and lying about the fact that you ever was drinking, and lying about the fact that you was connected to Israel and the child trafficking allegations. And now the boy just came on Candace Owens' show the other day and said that he saw Erica Kirk the day before Charlie Kirk got assassinated at that military camp with the high-level ranking military people. He said he saw her there the day before he got killed. He came on Candace's show and said that. So this is not sustainable. Erica is in trouble. And her face looked like a punching bag. Get a big fat jaw. They can't find her baby pictures, and she looked like a man a little bit. There's a lot going on with that.
Oh, Erica
No pregnancy pictures again. Where to Beyonce and Michelle? 2 babies, not a single pregnancy picture. I.
And now there's alleged husband before.
Look at the pictures with
Charlie.
the kids. Almost all the pictures, they turn the kids away. You can't see the kid's face in 99% of the pictures. Type in Charlie Kirk family, and all the kids is facing the other way, like Michael Jackson.
And she just happened to be banned from a country.
Oh yeah, why?
Look at kids. People show their babies off, bro. People show their babies off. Look at my beautiful baby. Especially narcissists that can use it for their careers. It's odd. Look at everybody else's baby pictures. You see the baby's
They could be
freaking
trying
face.
to protect them. Some people do keep their
Then
kids
why are you
private.
taking pictures, Jay? Don't take pictures then. You don't protect them by taking pictures but turn their head at the last second. You protect them by not posing with your baby. Keep baby out of the pictures. I'm telling you that 90% of the pictures you look up on the internet are going to have that same pose. 90%? 90%? You tell me there's a cameraman here and a cameraman there and none of them got the face? All right.
Oh yeah, I do see it. Yeah,
The timeline ain't adding up. The timeline ain't adding up, Jay. Yeah, it's real crazy because I did it for like 15 minutes and I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, again, there you go. At a whole convention, you didn't see her walking up or walking off. Them ain't your damn kids, nigga. Them ain't your damn kids. Show me some lines on your stomach. Show me something. Show me some stretch marks. I need to see more. I need to see more.
And what they were never built for. See, the strategy, the only thing about the strategy. And,
wait, why do we need to see her pregnant? Oh, shucks. Why do we need to see her pregnant? Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. The woman.
Why do we need to
We
see
just
her
jumped
pregnant?
out and Kate for Nicki Minaj. The last comment was she might be in danger. Is her life in danger? So we sympathize with Nicki Minaj as she actively sells out. But then we talk about this white Erica Kirk, who's a proven liar. And it's like, why we got to see it? Because she's a liar. We don't trust her. And she's trying to put J.D. Vance in the White House while she rubs the back of his head, and her ex-boyfriend is sitting there working while she acts like she never had a boyfriend for the last 5 years. We got problems. So we need to find out if she's authentic. It's a credibility test.
And the people
That's why.
The people running the charades don't know how to control the social media, and they don't know how fast people are bringing all this stuff up. They don't know how fast they're bringing up Erica's relationship, allegedly, that having a husband before this, and they don't know how fast, they don't know how to cover everything up. That's why Erica's first thing is they're gonna clip this if the internet, because the internet's immediate now. So even when you scrub it, it's too late.
Doc, she says maybe they adopted.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it. You right. You absolutely. You're right. What else? What else y'all got? Y'all got more clips? You said you had another clip, Jay.
Because the timeline isn't, Miss Sean, because the timeline isn't matching up. The timeline doesn't match up. The fact that this lady is banned from the country.
I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it.
These aren't conspiracies. These are just
people who adopt children don't. People who adopt children don't say they had the children. They say they adopted the children. I was about to bang my own head. People who adopt children don't say they had children. They say we adopted 2 wonderful children. What else we got?
And the timeline matters. Is it wrong if the kids are adopted? It's not wrong if the kids are adopted.
I think we're getting trolled. I think we're getting trolled. I think we're getting trolled at this point. At this point, we're getting trolled. I think they just want to see us turn up. And I just ain't got it right now. Maybe another topic I'll turn up. Because at this point, it seems like nobody can really believe this.
If they adopted them, I think they would want to play. Oh, that would be the most Christian thing to do ever. That would be their
family values. Mike, you remember what she was doing in the other country, right?
Yes,
that's
why
angel
she was
thing with the
banned.
children. So you think you think if she went and adopted a child, she wouldn't monetize it, have a documentary about it, have a million pictures about how giving and posing like Mother Teresa? You really think that she wouldn't be? Y'all got
every
it.
picture.
That's my phrase 2026. Y'all got it.
Every picture, their heads.
I know.
I thought you was playing. Yo, I just been scrolling, Mike.
I wouldn't get on here and say it. Like I said before, when I got my job, they say people expect me when I say things to have done some research. That means I sat for at least a half an hour to 45 minutes to find one profile picture of one of the baby's side faces. It took me that long as a professional researcher. Something is not right. But y'all can comment.
So let me tell you how fast the internet works. They tried with the portions of the Epstein list that came out that everything was redacted, which is so ridiculous. Listen, believe what you want to believe. I don't care anymore. Which is redacted. They tried to say they found a Michael Jackson picture. They act like the internet ain't on the job. The internet said, "What are you talking about?" He didn't know Jeffrey Epstein. They were buying houses. They were looking at houses. Those were his kids. And that was Diana Ross. And y'all tried to make
Diana Ross's child, yep.
Yeah,
and Diana Ross's child.
Yeah, they just posted Michael Jackson, Diana Ross is in
How
the picture.
old are the people trying to do this? Are y'all 90? Y'all think y'all can Photoshop and put a picture up and the internet isn't going to debunk it in a matter of minutes?
Well, they did that with the Epstein tape. Remember, they clipped out time from the Epstein tape and tried to make us think they didn't clip it out. And all the computer people was like, we could see it was in Adobe and it's by some dude named M whatever. Like they had the name on the IP and all that with the metadata. But if you got people, think about it. The average person that's 50 years old, 60 years old, they don't know none of this. That's why they hire those entry-level people to work the social media in major corporations. Because people have been here for 40 years. They might know the finance business. They might know all the business of the company, but they don't know how to promote the business on social media. So this 20-year-old right now is getting 6 figures. It's a new day where you always got to work your way up. You can come in with skills they don't have. So a lot of these FBI people and other government officials, when the average age is like 58, they thought they did something when they took that footage out of the Epstein file thing. They didn't know within 24 hours, people be like, there's something missing. And then they end up saying more than a minute was missing and find it. So the same thing happened with this thing where they're deleting and they don't realize that there's other evidence. There's also the Epstein estate who are releasing other evidence. So we can compare and contrast pictures, emails, testimonies, so we can identify, people that you're redacting and pictures that you're saying are official, and we can just cross-reference. but they know it's not a sustainable model. They just want it to last long enough so that they can take full power. As long as they can fool us long enough, it won't matter. It's like a date rapist.
It's going down.
I'm Drake's cousin. I'm Drake's cousin. Oh, for real? Yeah, I'm a producer. I live here. Or Drake's father. Come to my crib. Drake will be there, right? As long as I just got to have you believe this lie long enough to make something happen for me. So when Drake's dad invites the young girls to the house and he knows Drake's not going to be there, that doesn't matter. By the time they realize Drake's not there, maybe I gave him enough drinks. Where'd the bill? Okay, let me.
Oh, that was funny. Dave Chappelle said this got some Bill Cosby in it. I wish I had taken more pregnancy pics with both of mine. Believe what you want to believe. If you think anything coming out of Erica Kirk's mouth or Turning Point, if you believe any of it, God bless you. God bless you. If you believe any of it.
Doc was called. He on it with them kids, though. I'm bugged out. I've been behind the scenes trying to find.
If you go down the rabbit hole, that's what they're
it's like you ain't got none showing. If that one showing the side face that he said, the rest are all the back of their heads at baseball games, at parties, at every event there is or a MAGA hat. Black. So it's like wow.
Almost like it's different kids. Almost like it's different. Like because I've been on a set where they use twins for the kid, like they did for Full House that
like
show, right? I've seen that the K Nash thing. Like I've seen that. I've seen them swap kids out because they look similar enough. And I've seen when the kids don't look totally similar, I've seen them use different angles, like they do with body doubles and stunt doubles, and even in sex scenes where the artist is too big and don't want to do the scene, they find somebody that looks like her, and it be other people's breasts and other people's hands and feet. So I've watched it in real time how it's done. So when I'm looking at it, what looked like something similar, I'm like, this feels eerily similar to when I be on set. And the angles they be using, you know.
And they wouldn't be the first people in that political arena to fake having kids. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Ooh.
They wouldn't be the first ones.
Maybe they props. Yeah.
Who weren't their kids. But hey, we'll leave it at that. But eventually, time will tell, we hope. And there was a Karen. Y'all saw my elation last week. We having a side convo, Mike. Oh, I don't know.
Y'all always got a side convo in the chat. So you played last week a Karen. Mm-hmm.
Last week I played the Karen that got arrested and for simple assault against a black man. There was another Karen that I saw a video of. And this Karen, this ain't as exciting, but this Karen got her just due 40 years later. This Karen kidnapped her child.
Oh yes, what is that?
I just saw that clip.
Play this one.
Now, to be fair, if I got away with it for 40 years, I'm thinking I'm good.
You forgot about it. It's over. 40 years ago.
Everybody forgot about it.
What you talking about? I'm living a good clean life.
This Karen gets caught. Now, I want you to pay attention. There's a Karen next to the Karen. Now, the Karen next to the Karen got jokes until shit gets serious. And if my bad was a person.
Wait, why you gotta say Karen?
Sorry about.
So this is back like 85, like 1980. Yeah, she thought she got away with 1985.
Years ago. We done lived a life. We done lived the entire life. But if my bad was a person, it'd be the white Karen, the other white Karen standing next to the girl. Because she had jokes. Until she realized, oh shit,
this is serious.
If my bad was a person, this would be her. She's just out walking the dog in a nice suburban area, y'all. She's just out walking the dog.
Oh, hey!
How you doing, Miss Sharon?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Uh-oh, they're coming for you, Sharon. They don't want me. They want Reggie. What's up?
They want Reggie.
Well, we're here for you, ma'am. Definitely here for you.
Why?
What?
We're waiting on the detective to get here, but we have, with all the information that we do have, you have a warrant for your arrest.
That's the lady in the back. Look, she gonna come help her. She gonna come help her, right?
We're not.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay.
That bitch walked all the way home. Look, she walked all the way home.
They for real. They really coming for Sharon. Let me
I
go
don't
tell all the
understand.
ladies.
Yes, ma'am.
They walked all the way home, y'all.
Yeah.
They walked all the way home. She's still going. She's
All
gone.
right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put you in handcuffs, okay?
You gotta call everybody.
My dog in and get my husband.
We'll give the dog.
I'll go ahead and get your husband, and we'll get your dog taken care of.
The husband that got me though.
She's I don't think she's gonna get away. Well, you don't have to do that. I'm not gonna.
I gotta still put you in handcuffs,
Here, let
man.
me have this. I promise I will not hurt your dog under any circumstances.
We'll do it in the front, okay?
That's the bullshit. Put us in the back. Put our cuffs
I didn't do anything.
Lie.
Try not to get your watch where it's gonna pinch you or anything.
Remember that. Don't let him go because I don't have it.
Where's your husband at?
Must be nice.
I don't know what they're doing.
Well, you guys might gotta tell me something. What's going on?
There's Reggie.
All the information that we have. For her arrest. Well, I'm waiting on the detective who can come explain to you just everything in just 1 second, okay? Here, give me that real quick.
On 371,
What's going on, Sharon?
I don't know anything.
I'll have Mr. Reggie. I'll have the detective come talk to you in just 1 second, okay? I gotta make a phone call. Okay? We're not in any kind of rush. Just give us 1 minute. I understand in the middle of your driveway. If you want to just step by the truck, that's fine too. Yeah, in the shade. Just give me 1 minute. Okay?
Mike, if not some other units.
Reggie's black.
Detained.
Hold up.
Go and take a seat for me.
Now remember when the Karen, remember when the side Karen who went on, remember she said they here for Reggie? She had the little racist joke. She said they're here for Reggie.
Reggie. They want the black guy.
They're here for Reggie.
I'm sure this is Florida. Probably is.
So
she got the F out of there. That neighbor kept going.
That neighbor was out. She was not playing any games. That look, when that happened right there, when she turned around and started walking, she never looked back. She never looked back, y'all.
Ma'am, we're not.
I'm
so
back
sorry.
up.
You're okay.
Look at her in the back. Look, I'm out.
Thank you.
Right. That's as fast as that woman could walk. That's her top speed.
I don't understand.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a dash for her. She's running. She's running.
I thought she was gonna stay and be newsy.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put you in handcuffs, okay?
I'm out of here.
So allegedly, the story is that she took the child and she disappeared. The father had put a missing persons in, and they gave up. But there was some detective that just kept going. Now this is 40 years ago, so the child is an adult, obviously.
Yeah.
And they reunited the child with the father. Allegedly, this is a story I'm reading. I need more info. Kidnap her own kid 40 years. I don't know what the rest of the info is.
Well, somebody in the comment on that story said, I know her. She's a good friend of mine. There's two sides to the story. I was thinking to myself, it's three. But yeah, she left for a good reason, and hopefully it will come out and y'all will, won't be judging her. So it may be a legit reason.
That's what I was thinking. I was saying, if she just kidnapped her own child, was she in danger? Was there something? Was
Crazy
she
baby daddy?
But the daughter and the father have been reunited. I don't know.
It definitely wasn't Reggie, so I know that.
It wasn't Reggie.
Wasn't Reggie. Poor Reggie. He's like, Karen, well, tell me what happened. He wanted to know.
Reggie was 2 minutes like, yo, tell me what happened. What you do?
The police coming to our door. Give me the dog. What's going on?
What's going on?
The chat spilled the tea. Oh yeah, that neighbor is spilling all the tea in the neighborhood.
She older, so she can't work her cell phone probably like swiftly. So she got to take some time. She probably still got to put the number in. She got to be like, let me get Sharice's number 724. She never gonna believe
the neighborhood town watch app. She going to that group. She's like, yeah, they got
all the ring cam apps.
They almost got me. I had to get out of there. They tried to hit me up. Like, she gonna have a story.
Had to go. I was in danger. It was her kid. It was her kid. Yes.
Kidnapped her kid. You can't just. So for the record, Ash, when you have your baby boy, you just can't just dip and not have the father be a part of the life and disappear on them. You have to communicate. You just can't run away with somebody else's kid. They don't work that way. It's both of y'all's.
No, there was no court. She took the kid and she changed the identity. She changed names and everything.
No, did she really change the name?
Yes.
Man, it's all alleged now. We don't know what
it's all alleged, but she changed her name. Her name was Deborah something. She changed it to Sharon, or I may have it backwards. in serious denial. DNA for the win. Reggie said, I'm going back inside. And Reggie had no clue what was going on. Reggie may not have had a clue what was going on. I want to know why she took her. The dad said they all were supposed to move and she went early. Yeah, and went early with the kid. And when he got out there, they were nowhere to be found. I don't know.
He probably was beating her. Look, allegedly. I don't know. Like that's
Why
anything
do you say that? You can't say that. You can't say that.
for you to, or he could have, or she could have thought he was a predator, a pedophile. Like it could be something that could be like, yo, she did what she's supposed to do. It could spin it. If he was a pedophile,
oh, she could have been going through what's the name? What they go through after birth? What they go through after
menopause?
Birth?
She was going through menopause.
No,
postpartum.
She could have been going through postpartum.
See, and y'all talking about how people hate you too, Jay. No, people would get on Mike. Mike started.
She could have been going through postpartum. She couldn't take it no more. She just took the
and
kid.
They had to leave, so she wasn't right. They got to get justice. I do make it justified. I do just.
You know, y'all got a soft spot for that. Y'all got a soft spot for that.
Got jokes. He on some Dave Chappelle. He got some jokes.
No, it's like Sharon. What did you do?
Like Sharon. Yeah, that's
what
Reggie
said. Reggie with the most typical name ever. Reggie came like, yo, what's going on? Exactly. 3 sides to every story. His side, her side, his side, and the truth. Sometimes the truth ain't even the truth. Black Husband, the twist. Netflix. Here we go. Netflix is on it. They on it.
He was beating on me. That's what she can say. He was beating on me.
Either she had a side dude or was an abusive relationship. One of those two. No, she just might be mentally unstable. She took the kid and started another life because she was like, I got a better choice. The infamous words of white women. I don't understand.
What's going on. I don't understand. But to put the cuffs in the front, if she was black or he was black, them cuffs going in the back. We got to do it this way.
Or she just could have been mad at the dad and took the kid and moved away. Yeah, she just could have been a bitch. Could have been
simple as that.
She just could have been an evil bitch.
Just got a bad pick. Yeah, see, Shelly laughed at your postpartum. I thought she was gonna get mad at you.
She's an evil bitch going through postpartum. What you wanted to do? Reggie was catching strays from the fast. Well, yeah, Karen was joking. They here for Reggie. Oh, laughs on. Okay, all right, Reggie, you need to check that neighbor. That neighbor's not on your team. I really watched a story where a man said his mom kidnapped him from his dad. Apparently, his grandma did the same as well. Very twisted story. I wonder if the real story will come out. Don't know.
I saw talk about daddies and all that, and Doc said something about dads earlier. I saw a video where a little girl asked for a dad for Christmas, and I thought it was a
I've been that
thing.
dad. I've been that dad. I've been that dad.
But the mom's response, I think, is what irritated me. Like, what should a mom say? Like, if a little girl says to the mom, "I really getting your Christmas list," and you saying you want a dad, everybody else got dads. I really want a dad. Like, why you ain't got nobody? Like, I could have a stepdad if you got a man. Like, the little girl really want a dad. And what should a mom say back? Good morning, Tosh. What should a mom say back to that?
That's not how it works, sweetie. I can't just get you a dad. You gotta be honest.
That's what she's supposed to say. No, well, listen to what this mom said. Let's listen.
There's no right answer. First of all, before you play it, there's no right answer because this is probably the most difficult question in the top 10 that you'll ever get from a kid. So go ahead. So go ahead.
What did say?
I told you have a man, Mom. Put your answer here. You can erase it or put it down here.
Why are you asking me that?
Okay, answer the question.
Why are you asking me that? Answer my question. No, move. Don't get on me. Why are you asking me that?
Because I want to know why I don't have a daddy. Everybody else got one.
You ain't got a daddy because your daddy don't want to be a daddy.
Now, is that a good response?
She told her the truth.
Find you one.
Yeah.
That's a good response.
If it's the truth. What you want to do?
Because your daddy don't want to be a daddy. That's a good response.
If that's the truth, what you wanted to say? What do you want her? What do you think her answer should be?
I think something more on the lines of trying to show her that I don't want you feeling sad because you don't have a dad. Let's focus on the positives of how you're thriving, you're doing well. You don't need a dad to define who you are. I'm thinking she's gonna go that route.
You want her to lie?
Well, you don't. There's a lot of women ain't got dads in their life, and they perfectly great.
Okay,
so that's not a lie.
Ask them.
If y'all didn't have a dad growing up, do you feel like your life is over? Or did you thrive? Did you adapt?
Say you're perfectly great. Say you're perfectly great.
She told her the truth. Your dad don't want to be a dad. Like, that's foul. I think that's foul.
Foul is lying. Telling the truth is telling the truth.
Where the doc at? Oh, Doc is there. Okay, Doc.
I've been here the whole time. I done text y'all on the phone. I was sitting, I waved my hands. I was like, yo. It's in the text, man, the group chat, everything. I'm about to go on YouTube and be like, hey, guys.
I'm still here.
Jay seemed to have a problem that the mom, and this is the mom's opinion. This is the mom's opinion. But if that's the truth, she told her child, your dad don't want to be a dad. I don't know what.
Don't you uplift the little girl? Don't you breathe life into her? Go, Doc. Let me hear what Doc.
No. And we played the clip about, I think, bitter bitches before, when it said, you know, a lot of y'all calling yourself single mothers, but you bitter bitches. Most dads don't want to deal with the mom. They don't have a problem being a dad. They have a problem being an ex. Let's be clear. The vast majority, I see men all the time in these groups and online and come from therapy. They're crying. They're talking about the pain, that the guilt in the chest, and how the whole thing about close to death. This is from dads talking. The pain that a dad feels, the world has not interrogated beyond the surface yet. Don't nobody not want to be a dad.
No,
there's people that are stone cold.
Whoa.
Okay, you can't argue in absolutes. You're absolutely right, Mike. You're absolutely right. You're right. Let me finish my point. You're right. I'm giving you. You're right. Mike is right. I'm wrong, because you should never argue in absolutes. There's no absolute, because one example and outlier, like I said before, caught myself, own it, because that's not more important than the point. The vast majority of us fathers want to be fathers. And this whole notion of this deadbeat dad phenomenon is a lie. And I'm right on that.
Okay, well, calm down.
The vast majority of dads want to be dads.
Okay. Well,
also, to assume from the mom's testimony alone that the dad don't want to be a dad.
I just said that. If you would calm down.
I'm talking about the comments. I read the comments. I'm responding to the comments, Mike. I'm not responding to you. I'm not responding to you. I gave you the right. You good. You're right. I'm wrong. So you got it. I'm talking about the comments that said the dad don't want to be a dad, and she told the truth. No, these bitches be lying about the father because they're angry about the relationship with the father, and they use the children as pawns. And then the first thing they want to say is the dad don't want to be in the picture. Want to be dad. He don't want to deal with Joe. The majority of the time that I've seen, I'm not gonna say I don't know in general. The majority of things I've seen is a relationship between two adults that goes left, and the kid is caught in the middle and suffers. But it's nothing personal. That's like saying the kid's the reason they broke up. They're not. It's not the kid's fault. The kid's not the reason.
The whole point, the point of this was Jay had a problem with her telling. If that is the truth, I don't have a problem with her telling the truth, because I've been in that situation when I was asked that question. And what the truth was, and I'm not going to get into it.
There's a lot of comments. I don't want to be too late. I'm going to let you read all these real quick, Mike. Yes, yeah,
she could have responded with a little more empathy. She could have said a little softer on her level, but always tell her the truth, to focus on the positive. Kids only know what you tell them. She's too young to ask that question. No, there's no time. You can't tell a kid they're too young to ask a question.
Yeah. Me and Katie on the same page. We're on the same page. You know something wrong. Me and Katie agreeing like that.
Based on her response, I say.
I see why he did. Yeah, based on that response.
All she said was your dad doesn't want to be a dad. And
I told y'all the best advice I got in the clinic where they gave you the parenting clinic. The best thing I got, and I was all frustrated. I was even on some, I don't need this. I was on some, I'm already smart. I tried every defense mechanism I could when they told me I had the mandatory, the parenting coaching thing that they send you to. And the best thing they told me was the child is half of you and half of the mom. Anytime you say anything about either one of those people, you are attacking, harming, and talking about potentially half of that child. So never talk about the other parent, true or not, because you got to realize that the child is half of you and half of them. And I never forgot that. And that's why I bite my tongue every day around my children, even as they're teenagers, because I know no matter what's true, half of my children is the mom. And I'm never going to talk bad or even tell too much truth about half of them that could scar them or be negative to them in any way. Even if she's talking about me, I'm not going there because that lesson is always going to be ingrained in my mind for life. So even if she didn't want to be a mom, I would never say your mom don't want you or your mom don't want to be around you or your mom don't want to be a mom, because that's the kid already feels unwanted.
KT said, cousin, facts. I did the same with my daughter. I never spoke badly. I did everything I could not to speak badly in my situation. Jay's problem was if she's telling her the truth, in her mind, if that's the truth and it comes out to be the truth, I don't know what to say, because what happens, what normally happens is years later, your child comes to you and says to you what you didn't want to say to them. And they come back and say, huh, so-and-so doing da-da-da. So maybe.
What about this, Mike? Saying that
I would have told my kid that he's not capable of being available right now, and that they
are amazing. You are amazing, no matter what.
And that is a beautiful answer. I just can't critique somebody for being asked a question on the spot. Now they recorded it.
That part too, you already know how I feel about that. Once you pull your phone out, you on the negative with me. I'm already leaning real skeptical, like, why is this happening? Because if anything's serious, if anything could be traumatic, if anything's dealing with young children or sensitive issues or topics, then the phone shouldn't be out. So first of all, not just your response, but the fact that you taping it and then uploading it. Like, you clout chasing? First of all, the child looks about 4. So when we talk about truth around a 4-year-old, there's a lot of truth in the world that deals with sex, murder, drugs, everything. It's a 4-year-old. So the truth isn't playing into how I'm dealing with a 4-year-old. The fact they're 4 is going to play more into the fact of what I tell them in terms of as opposed to what's true.
Men are supposed to lead the women, not the kids, Doc. That's what Ms. Clark said.
I would never say that to her. There is a better answer to give that is more age approval.
More
hey, I can't, anybody saying, I'm not saying anybody saying wrong, including Doc, including y'all. The mom told her child the truth, but the delivery could have been different. Now, what I just want to point out what I looked at in this. This child is very.
Why do black women have to be addressed as bitches?
Oh no, Erica Kirk is little Kim to me right now. She's the queen bitch, demon bitch. Erica Kirk is the queen demon.
What
bitch.
I noticed from the little girl is the girl seems to be aware of a lot. She seems to be young.
She said to answer the question. She was real grown. She said answer the question.
And she has a grown mentality. And she's also said the first question was, why don't you have a man? So she's
seeing too much and doing too much.
She want a stepdad. No, she want a stepdad because at the end she says, I really want a daddy. Like I didn't let it.
Why are you asking me that? Answer my question. No, move. Don't get on me.
No, in the beginning she says, why don't you have a man? She says, why don't you have a man before she says daddy?
You ain't got a daddy because your daddy don't want to be a daddy.
Everybody else got a daddy.
Find you one.
Yeah, that's what I said. Please, I need a daddy.
She said, please, I need a daddy.
Yeah, daddy, damn, daddy.
And
she sees all the kids have daddies, but let me get to the point before I get distracted. She asked her, why don't you have a man? Which means she is peeping a lot. She's peeping a lot going on. She's like, I don't have a man. She said, we'll just answer the question. Write it down. Why don't you have a man? Then she went to the daddy thing. Every kid who goes to school who sees people with daddies wants a daddy. If I didn't have a daddy, I'd want a daddy. I wouldn't say that to a young child. Probably not. But obviously their conversations, my point is their conversations that they have are a bit too grown off the door.
She's correlating you having a man and the man being in a house that she can call and look at as her dad. That's what she's correlating.
You're not listening. I'm peeping the dialogue that these two have is already on a girlfriend type of level. They're already talking to each other like they're each other's girls.
But you ain't got a man.
Why ain't you got a man? Write it down.
Answer my question first.
Answer my question
you talk to
first.
A 4-year-old like that?
Which means they both listen in a little dirt. They both got the same music on.
Nothing more than feelings.
Sounds like the mom wrote it. She was struggling to read it. I agree with that. What part? What part?
Some bitches be lying.
Bitches be lying. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I thought y'all was gonna give me a little more smoke today, but y'all balanced. Y'all balanced it out today. Thank you for balance. I appreciate the balance. Everybody don't gotta agree, but yeah.
Even when they going through postpartum.
Postpartum. You go with that postpartum. They go ahead. They take a sip and drink. They be lying, Mike. They be making it up.
I'm just saying.
They just don't feel like going back to work.
Does it erase lying? Is that one of the side effects of it?
Could be true.
Well, like I always say, could both be true. Could both be true.
So two things could be true: lying men.
Look, everybody we on y'all. Cousin Ash said the same thing. Could both be true. We on it today. We vibing, y'all.
Calm down, Doc.
I did. I caught myself while I said it. I took accountability in 3 seconds flat. The fastest in this show's history. The fastest person to take accountability was while I was saying it. I said, "Let me stop." No, while I was saying it, because as soon as you said, "Yeah," I said, "Mike, you're right." I caught myself in the statement because I was messing up and I was saying something that wasn't true, and I wasn't being consistent to my own advice I gave other people in terms of not arguing in the absolute. So see, I'm trying to model behavior for y'all. I'm trying to show how it's done. When you say something wrong, you check yourself.
Well, LaShawn say, let's not cover for him in this instance. If dad doesn't want to be a father, let's talk about their situation. Now, I've talked to dudes who's like, I just don't want to be a father. And they bounce.
I think it's not the
But if we're going to talk about the delivery and what she said to the child, I think the reason why she talked to the child like that and was so direct with the truth is because they talk to each other like they're on the same level already. She's been talking to that child like they're on the same level. That is.
I was about to say that what Claudia just said. I was thinking. I know somebody who has a dependency issue. I've known a child now. The two kids one's graduate college, one's in college. But there was a time where the guy was on drugs. He used to. I'm not gonna say too much about him because I don't know what it is. But he used to have a good job. He got on drugs. The relationship fell apart. The mom kind of was sympathetic. The mom worked with him because she was about to go crazy on the dad, and it was her brother that let her know whether he makes money or not, whether he's dealing with issue or not, those children deserve their father and need to be around their father. Their children don't care about how much money that guy has. The children don't care about what he's dealing with. They want a dad. And her brother, she said, is the one that talked sense into her and was like, I know you're upset and I know he's not doing what he's supposed to do, but you got to understand it from the children's perspective and focus on what they need. And she talks to me all the time about, yeah, I had to get that together. I had to check myself. But if ever the man gets off drugs and tries to come back into the kid's life, you saying something like he doesn't want to be a father has just made it exponentially more difficult for that child later on in life to find closure and to reconnect with her father.
Facts. Brainwashing.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
And just, a lot of women do. Let me just say this. There are people who lack the intellect to understand how important these words are. And I see people use words with children all the time, and I've been guilty of it, of saying things and forgetting the power that your words have to somebody who looks at you as the center of the universe. And to add to it, the relationship that you have is you're talking to her as if you're not the center of a universe. You're talking to her as if you two can just have a conversation about personal stuff and just throw words around and you could just vibe. And I've seen people do that shit, and I've seen people make comments in front of kids that they had no business making comments
on the phone with your girlfriends. Yeah, you know such and such ain't shit. You know he ain't never. Yeah, he said he was gonna do.
He don't want to be a father.
He don't want to be a father, and she listening to all that. She hearing all that.
And let's just be clear. I've had it spoken about me. I've had those words used about me. And then 10, 12 years later,
about the other parent.
I was told exactly, never speak negatively about the other parent. My son did not know me and his father hated each other. Just saying. God bless.
Let's not act like we all haven't seen that episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where Ben Vereen plays Will Smith's dad, and at the end of this episode, he tries to act tough and overcompensate, and then he falls into Cliff's arms and melts. Why don't he want me, man? Everybody knows that feeling. Everybody knows that episode. You don't tell a child anything that can reaffirm what children experience when the parent's not there. Is it my fault? Why don't they want me? Why don't they want to be around me? Aren't I a good kid? You you saw the girl laying in the lap at the end, like she looked a little hurt. She got to process that. It looked like that's gonna last with a while. My dad don't want to be a dad. It ain't like she had a bunch of siblings. If my dad don't want to be a dad, he don't want to be a dad to me. He don't want to be my daddy. Wasn't a bunch of kids running around that house. I didn't see them.
She said she probably uplifted her after the video cut off. Nobody believe that.
Okay, yeah. I'm good. Next clip. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all gave me some balance.
I gotta go. I gotta get out of here.
Y'all gave me some balance. They probably went to therapy. They probably went to therapy right after that.
Mike had to take a break.
It was on their way to therapy.
Mike got his hand
that
on
was
his
a
head
good
like that. Because
I love
we
you,
saw
Asha.
signs.
You know you my people, Asha. You know you my people.
She probably did after it cut off. That's probably when she breathed life into her then. That's what she.
So why ain't she post it? Why ain't she post that?
Asha is too funny.
That's a way to tell the truth without trusting the other. KT,
that part.
KT, you are absolutely right, and trust me, I know we fall short because we're just human beings, but you are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Never say a parent didn't want you. That's instant trauma. Well, she said she didn't want to be a dad, which I guess I'm just picking with words.
I say, who's the daughter?
Yeah, she put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, well, you don't want to be a dad.
You can do 1 + 1 by the time you're 4. I know that.
The lady keeps saying that they agree on her. Did I miss something?
I guess it was a comment that you posted.
Did I put it up? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Okay.
She talked about men not being crap, and some men aren't. Absolutely. Can't argue in absolutes. Some men are out here making 20 babies and taking pride in not taking care of.
That's what I'm saying, Ashabu. When she's asking questions like that, there's dialogue going on in that household that is inappropriate because neither one of y'all seem to want to add the nuance to the conversation of maybe your dad is incapable of being a dad right now. Maybe he didn't have a dad. Maybe he was raised in a family where dads didn't seem to be that important. But that nuance is not supposed to. This conversation is not supposed to go. I lied to my daughter.
She just lied once.
I lied to my daughter once about her dad. I told her the ninja was a whale war.
She's like, what branch? What branch in the military? Where's he stationed?
How long?
Did he
can we write it? Can we send him a letter? Like what?
Can we go to the base? Can we go to the base? Was he in the newspaper? Where's his military pictures?
He got his hands on his head. Like, what are we doing?
Oh man.
Oh God.
When did he first go to the service? Has he been in any other wars?
You try to protect the other parent at first. You want to protect your kids' emotions. I think that's what initially.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what it is. You want to protect their emotions and make sure that they
don't protect no good nigga.
So now the little girl is scared that her daddy's in a war.
Every time she see an explosion at some war store, she's like, "Daddy,
is that daddy?
Is that where my daddy's at?
Is that the war daddy's in?
Is daddy in Gaza? Is daddy in Gaza? Daddy."
Oh God. Oh, y'all are stupid.
She go to school and say, my daddy in Gaza. My daddy Ukraine.
Now that you said Gaza, exactly what war was going on at the time when you said this? Like,
yeah, Iraq. Was he in Iraq? Was he
the Iraq? 20.
The Desert Storm was 94. 94 Desert Storm.
Well, ain't no kid really knowing if it was a real war going on. You could get that all.
Well, if you happen to be watching the news and they just happen to be
watching TV.
Yeah, they do breaking news all the time. Mom failed for even recording this.
Yes.
This makes my stomach hurt. Yes. I never would have said that to my kids. J Black, but you keep you skipping past the first question of her 4-year-old asking her why doesn't she have a man? Yeah, that was the question I kept going to. Why is
but she didn't want to talk about that part. She didn't want that part. Mom didn't want that's accountability. That's looking in the mirror because you can't blame dad for that. That's why she wanted to move on.
Because if you got these inquisitive children, might be like, if she answers the question on why she don't have a man, the kid might say, "Oh, that's probably why dad didn't want to be a dad." Like,
shoot. Maybe dad didn't want to be a husband. Maybe dad
didn't want.
Maybe it ain't me, Mom. Maybe it's you.
So the little
That
girl
grown ass
decides,
girl. That grown ass girl might have said that too. That grown little 4-year-old might have been like, I think it's you. I don't know. I'm like Mike said,
but
I'm adorable. She
for
might
that
have been
little
like,
girl, any guy would do. Clearly,
because
she's
she
like
just wants
any guy for
because she
mom.
doesn't
she
get
want
the
a father.
concept of what
She's no father.
what a dad and a father is. The little girl just says it's like having a bed. Like, give me a dad. I want
Give me a
somebody to
dad.
come to the school and pick me up. Give me a dad. The little girl was spoken. Mike chilling the postpartum. Nope.
Mike trying to piss people off again.
Nope.
Mike
See,
full villain today. Mike in
Nope.
full villain mode today. That's why they ain't giving me the smoke. Mike said I want it all.
Nope.
Mike said I'll take it. Mike said bring the smoke over here. I was wondering why it wasn't so smoky today, Mike. Mike said, no, I got it. I'm hot boxing. Mike is hot boxing the smoke today. Oh God, he said no.
Excuse the truth. Mom can perceive this as truth. I don't
That's
know.
true too. Yeah. No, that's true. It could be true in her eyes, but you got to realize that you got to have a bias. Maybe he abused you. Maybe obviously he left you. Maybe he mistreated you. So yeah, you're probably not the best person to objectively judge the situation in terms of this guy that totally let you down. It might be causing a lot of stress in your life and abandon your child. Like yeah, maybe you shouldn't be the one to break it down fairly. No offense.
And you know, there's always a good one. There's always a good one that makes you feel very inept when you answer the question like this. It makes you feel you just say, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't forget that one. Yeah, you can always.
That may be the most simple. I don't know.
I don't know.
But still breathe life into her. She's good. She got this. She got
Female
that.
lie on men with children a lot and make things difficult for them to see the kids. Absolutely. So when it's not in the mom's terms, he's a deadbeat, even if he's trying. Absolutely.
Thank you. That's nice to read that. It's nice to read. At least acknowledge it, right? Because I don't know if y'all know that the streamer, Kai Cenat's friend Talil, was just accused of sexual assault. That's the whole story around the streaming verse by the girl Jordan. And then turned out she lied. And she's on tape talking about something. I just don't want it to be a one-night stand and all this other stuff. Then she jumps online talking about, yeah, he cracked, but his pee-pee's little and all this other stuff. Like, she should be locked up. But, like, nobody's caring about the other side of these type of situations right now. She literally lied on him because it destroyed his career and got him locked up and asked him for $2,000, sent him a request for $2,000 and sent him a text talking about something. This is the last warning before you learn not to play with me. Literally extorting and all this other stuff and lying about sexual assault. But it's like the energy just ain't there. Like the energy just like, yo, if somebody does that to somebody, they need to go to jail. They need the same energy you was going to give the guy who was doing the assault. The person who lied about the assault needs to have the same type of punishment. Like you destroy lives like that. So I need a balance. I appreciate the balance.
What were you gonna say, Jay?
No, I was about to say because she talking about using Cypher's voice. Because Cypher, as a cop, always say they need to know the totality of the circumstances.
Yeah, we need facts. The Fox need more facts. They watch Rodney King. They need more facts.
But her response is still wrong, no matter what the circumstances are. You have to uplift the babies. You just got to. The kids. You just got to.
But let's be clear. That is our opinion. That is our opinion.
What? The uplifting kids?
Yes, we haven't. I'm gonna speak for me. I have not in my Monty's 20, going to be 22 and 20 years of parenting, have not always uplifted my children with my words. Yeah, so let's stop. Let's stop talking from this
meaning when they need it.
No, Jay. Let's stop talking from a pedestal. Even when they needed it, there were times I fell short and did not uplift and breathe life into my children because I was being a human being and I was pissed off about something. So
yeah, but you own it. You own it was wrong. Yeah. But you own it was wrong. So we give the same thing. You wrong.
But let's stop acting,
Jay. It depends on what the topic is, though, Mike.
Jay,
if you just upset because they ate up the food and they went through too many bags of chips or something, like is a different. Is the topic
Sorry,
matters.
Perfect parent. My bad, perfect parent.
No,
every time what you're saying is every time when you were in a serious topic, you chose the correct words to use to your kids. That's what you're saying. You spoke life every time there was a serious topic. Well, if you did, God bless you, because I know I've fallen short. So everybody you need to speak life into your kids. You need to speak life into your kids. And then you forget the time you found out that the kids snuck somebody in your house, or the time that they wrecked your car, or the time that they did something, and you forget those little moments where you ain't speak life into them. Because you was pissed.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. When you screw up, the consequences to your actions. I'm talking about the little girl asking about her damn dad.
No, sometimes
versus her burning the doing something stupid and getting in trouble, or fighting in school, and getting like you have to reprimand your kids for their actions.
And
but what
you,
I'm
yeah, and you're forgetting. You don't even did you ask? Did you try and put two and two together? Why they were acting out? Why did they screw up? Did
because
you find?
daddy ain't did.
Did you try and find out what was going on that led up to this? What happened? Did you speak life into them and have a conversation, or did you go straight for the reprimand? We only saw one part. We only saw one part. I'm just saying, people like, she said the wrong thing. She said, every parent says the wrong thing in some critical situations. And if you haven't, once again, congratulations. Congratulations, because you've done something I've never seen before.
No.
Doc, that is not what I agreed to. It was his wording for the child, although some, but not all,
Her wording,
man comment.
Got you. Don't argue in absolutes. She agreed with that.
She's going to school telling other kids her dad is at war. Miss Barron, just leave us alone, Miss Hawkins. Leave Lady Q alone.
My daddy, I need a soldier. Someone that'll like my daddy. He's away at war, but he still loves me.
You have to fight. My daddy fighting the war.
Got some soldiers in here. Wait, my dad. Where's my dad? Okay. Don't mind taking care of me. Okay.
I don't even know where I left off, Mike.
All right, that's the only way she knows how to express herself at 4. She doesn't have the right words to ask why her dad is not around.
Facts, but Mike.
My son asked me why I was not married like dad. When he asked me that he was 11, I told him I'm focused on raising you. That is secondary. He never asked again.
Okay.
So you make it seem like by him getting married, it's not him focused on raising him. That could be a little shady too. If you, so he not focused on raising me, only you are. So because he got married, so when you get married, that means you ain't focused no more on the kids. What? I don't know about that one, but all right.
Break it down. Go ahead. Look at all.
I'm staying out of it. I'm just laying low.
Y'all are making. But when I say maybe she encouraged the daughter after the video, that's not possible. That is possible. That is
not, because you already see your character. You already see enough of a person to know.
It didn't seem like it. It didn't seem like that's what happened next. It didn't seem like that's what happened next.
Or maybe the person who clipped the video. Well, okay. The person who clipped the video to use the video didn't clip the whole video, because I clip videos to a certain point and I posted. So that wasn't the original post. Somebody took the original post, then put their caption over it, and then played it. So maybe, I don't know.
Well, I can ask a serious question before we go. In these situations, because I've literally been in a situation, how should a man go about seeing his child? Like, literally. Because let's not act like if two people that are adults aren't getting along, that a man should ever just show up at the house.
Okay,
easiest way to get locked up or
stop
shot.
Right. Stop right there.
Remember your thoughts. You want to come in, Miss Clark?
Let me go to Miss Clark.
Let me go to this one first.
That's your truth, Mike. Sorry to hear that. We're not all like that. Go ahead. Yes, I spoke life every single time. Cool, Miss Clark.
Yeah, some people do, yeah.
Just cool? That's it? That's all you said? It's cool?
There's exceptions, yeah. Most people, one thing. Some people, there are exceptions, yeah.
Every single time, Miss Clark was on point.
Yeah, it's possible.
You're trying to spin it like she was a perfect parent. I already see what you're trying to do, man.
That's what she just said.
She didn't say she was a perfect parent. She talking about breathing life.
No, she said in this circumstance, speaking
in that regard, yeah.
She said
you can get 100 in certain areas.
Every time she did. I said, God bless if you have.
Yeah, some people showed up every time. I've seen that.
Daughter, daddy dancing.
Go ahead, Doc. Go where you were going. I'm sorry.
No, but I'll never forget. My brother told me one day I was frustrated about something going on at my house. I say my house because I was paying the mortgage, not because I was allowed there. My brother was on the phone with me, and I started talking to him, and he said, "What are you doing right now?" I said, "I'm going up there." He said, "You pull over." He said, "Do not go to that house. You will get arrested." And I pulled over, and my eyes started tearing up a little bit because I knew he was absolutely right. He said, I've sat in meetings with the lawyers where they told me that when the woman has a disadvantage, the lawyer will say, you're going to have to get him arrested. Whether you got to get a restraining order, you got to create a narrative. You got to create an abusive narrative or some type of hostility, and he has to get arrested. Because right now, the way it's looking, you're going to lose the kids and not get money. And he's seen lawyers coach the women to make sure you frame this man like a monster. And the best way to do it is to get him to come to the house, raise his voice, or be there when the cops get there. And my brother told me, no matter what happens from this point on, you are never to show up at that house unless it's some arranged pickup or something. And I thought to myself, well, the times where I'm being alienated from my children, I can't call the mom and the kid, like, we're not getting along. I can't call the court and be like, hey, it's Monday, 5 o'clock, can y'all come down and help out? They don't. I can file a motion for contempt and have a hearing 2 months later. But in the moment, I really am asking women, like, y'all be talking like men can just show up. And once you don't show up for a little while and the court starts getting in it the other way, like, you kind of boxed out. And I don't think people realize that. It's like, he ain't been around 3 years. Like, he can't come knocking on your door. He can't call nobody and say, I'm ready to see him now. Like, no, like, I just want to know, what does it look like when a man says, you know what, I want to be a dad now, and I got myself together. I went to therapy. I got off the drugs, whatever there. I got myself, and now what do? You know what they can say? Go to court.
Yeah.
Get a lawyer, start the process.
And I tried that. I went to my house, and yeah, I did get locked up. I didn't have the conversation with I didn't have the brother to have the conversation. I would love to call in and answer that question. What was Lady Q? What did Lady Q say? Lady Q had a comment about you. I know you wanted to fly by that.
She had something she said.
Yeah. He doesn't communicate like that at all to anybody. He don't know a darn thing about speaking life into kids. He would call somebody else to answer the question.
Okay, well, hey, that's better than doing it.
That's your answer. Okay.
You gotta know your strengths.
Miss Clark spoke life every single time, and you should write a book. You should teach a class. I would love to call in and answer that, Doc.
Yeah. I can use it.
Don't hate on me because I don't push my trauma on my kids. I heard enough as a child that I didn't want to inflict that hurt on my kids. I never said you did.
I believe it. Yeah, that's what I said. I didn't fight that comment when she said that. I said, you know what? That's possible. Because they just said Jay never does it. So Jay's on one side of the spectrum. Miss Clark's on the other side. You got some people that might never do it. Some people always do it. And the rest of us, most of us is somewhere in the middle. Most of us are somewhere in the middle. So
I say this to
it is what it is.
I say this to every parent who thinks they did it all right. Just ask your kid. That's all.
That's when the courts need to get
involved.
You're right. Yep. See, the chart is on it. That's why I'm a block away right now because I'm just trying to make sure everything goes the best we can go.
To shade his dad, but I also told him it is not his concern about that. He told me he just wants me to be happy. My son never seen me with a man at the time. I'm private. Got you.
Okay. That's another aspect of it. Do you do it in front of the kids and all that? That plays a part. How old they are and all that.
Still a little shady.
Trogan shouldn't know everything in your adult life.
Not at all.
Not early. I
say not at all. No, I don't care how old you are. I'm an adult like you. We all got a private life. That's why they call it private life.
Just trying to start stuff.
All right, y'all.
That was good.
I had a joke too, and I let it go because I knew we were being serious. I had a joke, and
well, tomorrow, make sure. I don't know if y'all heard, but 50 Cent's baby daddy and Ja Rule are following each other, and the first baby mom is rehashing all the restraining order, abuse, and even allegations. Because remember, the house mysteriously burnt down after 50 Cent's baby mom got the house. The house burned down with the baby mom, his son Marquise, and other children in the house. So there's even allegations of potential attempted murder.
Well, that story they need to chill on because we actually did that story at 97. So I don't know if they want to dig too deep.
But if it gets put in a documentary, like I said, if you wrap it all together, you get this allegation, you get this one, even if they were found to be unsubstantiated, you wrap them all together. We've seen this before. We know this playbook. You can get a bunch of unsubstantiated allegations, even proven not guilty allegations. You wrap it up right in the right documentary, and it has an impact.
Look who's talking about starting stuff. You can't be serious right now. I don't know. I don't know what that comment was.
No, she's talking about you. Said you trying to be serious, but you got a joke. I guess. I think.
Yeah, I wasn't, but it would have been classic too. But I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna save it for some. It would have been classic. It would have been y'all would have probably been on them comments. Y'all would have been wilding. I don't know. Ja Rule. I like Ja Rule. I like him.
I mean, where does he beat her ass? Let's be clear.
Where does?
Where does he? I'm not talking about grabbing. I'm not talking about shaking. Where does he beat her ass and said in front of the son, "That's why it's your fault. I had to beat your mother's ass." And then the last thing she said, apparently before the house burned down, was, "You'll see how I get down." And he says that in a couple of songs. That's why it's funny, because that's literally a 50 Cent line. But yeah, he said, "You know how I get down," basically. And then the house started burning. She said she couldn't even get downstairs, so she was gonna die in the house. An off-duty cop saw the house smoking and then pulled off. He's gonna pick up his daughter from a prom event, and he was the one who's on the phone with 911 and helped them to get out the house. So without him, they might have died in the house. So it would have been a woman, a bunch of kids murdered, or accidental fire, who knows, right? Allegedly. But I think it's something we need to talk about a little more, especially since people want to put themselves out there and point the finger, because the Bible says be careful when you point that finger, because you have to beam in your own eye. So now that you're pointing, and now that you're talking about abusing, and somebody said literally that's the same thing that happened to Cassie.
So we're gonna see. I'll say this to that's why I listen.
Allegedly.
All the dirt I have, I'm gonna spill on myself. I'm gonna spill my dirt on myself. It's just a weird cycle that goes on now. When you tell on somebody and you actually expose something about somebody, then they turn around and expose something about you, and then you turn. So we'll see. I'm interested. I want to hear.
Oh yeah.
Back and forth.
Well, Gene Deal said 50's ready. So he said Desiree Perez is about to get it, because he said Jay-Z could get it. And they said Ja Rule they said they got stuff on everybody. 50 got investigators and everything else. So it's gonna be Nino Brown. A whole lot of people gonna get taken down.
Well, that was the last part. Jay-Z made sure that his there was an episode in the Diddy documentary that they removed Jay-Z being in, allegedly. They removed a lot. It's supposed to be episode 4 that Jay-Z had a major role in, and the powers that be and 50 and Netflix are going back and forth. I don't know. No one's exempt from this world.
But we did see Jay-Z in an elevator. He showed a lot of restraint. Jay-Z showed restraint more than 90% of men when Solange was hitting him with the Mortal Kombat kicks. So I don't know if Jay-Z beat anybody. I don't know if he beat anybody's ass. He might have, but
Jay-Z's
the master. Documented.
Jay-Z's the master of showing restraint. Nobody's ever shown restraint the way Jay-Z does. Yeah. Even behind
50 takes pride in not showing restraint.
And yeah, his two different dynamics. So whatever's about to burn, Rome is about to burn, the castle's about to burn, everything's about to burn. Hopefully we'll still be here, and we can do the show Monday through Friday. Isn't that a little bitchy of 50 though? Why is he like this? I don't know, KT. We ain't got no answers. All I know,
I said it. I said it was a bitch move.
All I know
recording
is that
all these calls and all that.
I said all the times I said, you ain't got the answer, Sway. You ain't got the answer, Sway. And then I found out about what Sway was up to, and I was like,
what's Sway up to? I don't know nothing about Sway up to. What are you doing?
Gotta go.
We'll talk tomorrow. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.